If you're a person with no arms, just because you're creative, you shouldn't be painting.
That's right. Just because you're creative and you have no arms doesn't mean you should be painting. Caroline's right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to AAA, episode number 27, and I'm Polly, your depressed and dejected, medicated and morose host. Hey, how's that for some extemporaneous alliteration, huh, Drunkle? Huh? Yeah? Something?
Yeah, I was just thinking, extemporaneous as fuck, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and there we go. So how's things going with you?
Extemporaneous?
I
don't know what the word means. This shit makes me feel dumb.
Impromptu, off the cuff.
Improv.
Yeah, improv.
How did Sinatra know?
Context clues. And I
Context clues. There, that's the best possible of all answers right there.
Oh, look at this coffee little.
Right wing.
Yeah,
Right wing BDSM guy asked me how are you? What up, Polly? Sick. I'm quite sick. So I wouldn't expect.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't give you my code, did I?
From all the way over there, transported over the ocean. Something I don't know. Something.
Well, through the microphone, through the headphones.
Thank you, Erica, for the $5 with a good start. The otter is on time, and I just got unbanned on Steam. Let's celebrate by buying you around. Well, hey, that is good to celebrate. What the hell did you get banned on Steam for?
I wasn't aware you could get banned on Steam.
I was asking somebody about that, like just recently. Platty, Far's girlfriend. I was like, what? And they're like, what are you worried about? Like, because I'm a physical media guy, right? I want copies of DVDs. I want, digital copies of things. I don't like the idea of clouds. Fuck clouds. So it's like I'm looking at the Call of Juarez bundle of all 3 games. And I'm like, can I get it downloaded, or is it always going to be up on Steam? And they're like, no, it'll always be up on Steam. And I'm like, well, what happens if they ban my account? I'm like, you can't get banned on Steam. Well, you go tell that to Erica.
Erica knows.
Yeah.
What, we want to know what you did, Erica.
I'm actually legitimately curious.
It must have been fucking heinous. Like, we're looking at some kind of genocide or something here, aren't we?
I got VAC banned on Steam.
That's just banned from playing on multiplayer servers, though, isn't it?
On specific games, yeah. I was using I used my mouse wheel to b-hop on a CSGO, and they banned me for it. They thought it was a script.
Yeah, there was a few that came in before we went live here. Lamented died. I feel you, bro. That's how I feel. For the $1, hold on. There we go. Fat Man Weezing. Hey there, Polly. I'd ask what's on the menu. Hey. But considering I just finished my second jogging session and second strength workout session of the day, I'm pretty fucking bushed. Blarg. No, man, well, I feel your pain. Blarg. Yeah, Blarg sums up how I feel right now, so I can understand where he's coming from. And this is Kyle. Thank you for the $3.
I've been feeling baggy.
Smack. Hello, chat people and AAA people. Oh, hello to you too. This is Kyle. And John number 3, part 3. So I'll wait till parts 1 and 2 come in for y'all's, and we'll do them in their proper order. Right? You know what I'm talking about here? You following me?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
He is.
Yeah, I get it. Let me.
Sinatra will explain to me afterwards.
Oh, I have number 2.
Sweet.
Part 2.
Getting there. One left.
Oh, shit.
And we're good to go.
Yeah, John number 1, part 1, 29 minutes ago. Serpent from an hour ago. Jesus. Right, well, I'll do that one first. Serpent threw $3 an hour ago. What the fuck are you doing, man? Saying glop. Hey, Drunko, I nominate you to play the role of Brian Glover. They ever make his, I want to say biopic, or is it pronounced biopic?
Biopic.
Weird, isn't it? It's like a picture that breathes.
Oh, it is. It's like docudrama. Quit making up words. It's just...
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, docudrama. If you were a wrestler, your entrance music would have to be the theme to Who Dares Wins. Thank you, Serpent. And John number 1, part 1 threw $1 saying, evening, gents. You know the deal. During the Pearl Harbor attack on December 7th, 1941, Neville.
Day that will live in infamy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Neville Chamberlain. Naval Chaplain. Been a long day. Howell Forgy.
He's feeling extra British today.
I really am.
That was good.
Neville Chamberlain, Howell Forgy on the USS New Orleans.
Go ahead, we'll get there in a second. Hold on.
Howell Forgy on the
Chaplain.
USS New Orleans game. Oh, God damn it.
Boxing over it, so fuck you. You two can't block me because your friends are just giving up.
She's shot! She's shot!
I was wondering why I wasn't hearing him, but I had him muted.
Freemasons run the country!
Neville Chamberlain,
Yes.
Howie Forgy on the USS New Orleans gave moral support to the crew while shooting at the dive bombers by shouting, "Praise the Lord," and pass the ammunition.
Is that where that comes from?
Ah.
I've never heard that before.
You don't have to get so choked up about it, Pound.
I fucking hell. Praise the Lord and pass the
Bit
ammunition.
emotional,
That's a classic Second Amendment line. Man. Well, it gets used as such. I had no idea that's where it came from. Thank you. That's good to know.
Chamberlain?
Well, I mean, I guess we could say Chamberlain, but really it was John who told us. So, you know.
True.
Yeah. I'd like to think the naval chaplain had something to do with it as well. Right.
We got
number two.
Yes, the quote was used as inspiration for a patriotic song, "Praise the Lord and Pass the Ammunition" by Frank Loesser in 1942. It became one of the most popular songs for America during World War II and is still popular today.
I've never heard of it.
And then part three.
You're uncultured.
Thank you very much, John Number. Possible new donation for Polly or Sanute. 1942, and then a link. Stay safe, guys. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition, because we might need to use it soon. Smiley face. Yeah. Well, let's put it this way: we won't be the instigators, will we?
No, but it'll still be our fault. Sure.
Well, that much is it, dude. Sitting at home reading a book, it's your fault. Something. I mean, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the point of what they're doing here. I'm actually going to check that link out, John. Thank you. I'm curious. 1942. I think Sinatra's the only one that can pull off hyper-specific donation amounts, but whatever. Fake Gamer Cat, thank you for the $2 a bonk to start us off properly, and absolutely it did. Even gave Drunkle a little giggle. I heard that. That was great. Lamented Guide, thank you for the 12. Deschamps. If you open to cold remedies, Echinacea tea. Celestial is a good brand.
Echinacea.
Echinacea. What did I say? Echinacea?
Echinacea. Echinacea.
Echinacea. If you're open to cold remedies like Echinacea, Celestial is a good brand with honey and lemon is my go-to. Good for the throat and supposedly helps boost your immune system. Nettle tea is a good substitute. Like nettle spikes? Like them pine needle things?
Yeah, you can make anything out of those. People would make like wine out of it, but like, I don't care, man. It just sounds spiky, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds like I'm.
It does.
But yeah, it sounds like something that Sinatra would threaten his kids with. I'm going to make you sit on nettles. Like, you know, that kind of thing.
Whoa, Sinatra, don't do that.
Not my fault they don't listen.
Well, you know, I'm not saying he's going to actually do it. I said threaten them with it, you know.
Speaking of, let me go check in and see if they are listening. I'll be right back.
No, all right then. Oh, fuck off, Apple software update. Nobody likes you.
Apple software? Fuck them.
You install iTunes because you have an iPod Touch, and guess what? Every 5 seconds. Do you want to update QuickTime? Oh, yeah, because everyone's fucking using QuickTime. Right. Anyway, Erica does explain for the $1. Thank you very much. What happened with her Steam account? And it is as follows.
Yeah.
My account got false positived by their algorithm on a hijack attempt, and I was insta-banned from the entire Steam community, even down to changing my profile picture. Algorithms never get anything wrong. Am I right? That's a fucking crazy story. Holy shit.
That sucks. But yeah, at least it got banned and unbanned rather, lifted. And I did look it up, Polly. Even if you do get your account suspended, you can still play the games that you own.
Oh, well, that's good news. That's something. So, what's
I mean,
the
that
ban
would be
doing there?
technically theft, wouldn't it? That stops you from buying any more games and using the Steam community function.
Does that prevent you from playing multiplayer games? The Steam community ban?
You know, I don't know, because presumably that would work off of the game server, wouldn't it, as opposed to Steam's?
Lamented Guide says there are non-stinging varieties of nettles. It's funny you say that because there was this... My ex-girlfriend was doing her master's degree in history, and she kept coming to me with these, did you know that in Victorian England, like, here were some of the home remedies that they had, and stinging nettles were always in the mix. We're going to make a poultice of, like, herbs and such, and stinging nettles were always in the mix, and man, Victorian England had a lot of cures for impotency and lack of fertility and such. Oh, my God.
Stinging nettles, bleeding, and leeches. Oh, and cocaine. A lot of cocaine.
Oh, but I can't blame them for that. I mean, you know, nothing wrong with some alkaloids. And
got demons in your brain. We need to drill a hole and do some cocaine about it.
Yeah.
Okay, doctor. Thank you.
And Far's here, so we're going to remind everyone.
If you're a person with no arms, just because you're creative, you shouldn't be painting.
Like, Far's here? No, you mean in the chat, right?
Yeah, she's here in the chat. Yeah. But just remember, you have no arms.
Freemasons run the country.
Carolyn's right. Thank you, Erica, for the $1. You can still play games unrestricted, but as a low-level Team Fortress 2 trader and a serial avatar changer, it dicked me harder than a drunk college girl at a frat house. Okay.
You got dicked by a college girl?
No, she got dicked by them harder than it would be like, I was at more risk than a cheerleader on an oil rig, that kind of joke.
Yeah, but it's presumably like the college girl is the dicky, not the dicker.
No, it dicked me.
Confusing. Yeah, I
see your point.
Because it'd be like if you got dicked harder than, but it dicked you harder than a drunk frat boy at a party, or, it's just confusing. When you focus on that bit of the sentence.
Yeah, I hear you.
Which I am wont to do.
I didn't hear any heavenly music nor can opening. How are you doing there, Drunkle?
Because you don't fucking introduce me anymore.
But fuck you, I don't. And now, for our British brethren, the man of elucidation and education, the one and only Stage Master Supreme and playwright himself, Drunken Uncle. How are you, sir?
All right.
Okay. Good to hear.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thanks for the intro, man. That was not sarcastic at all.
What? Motherfucker.
I heard you do finger quotes at playwright.
I felt the brushes in the air as your fingers went up and down.
Yeah, well, if you can catch a cold off of me from across the pond, then fucking I can hear finger quotes.
I thought that was a pretty good.
I
thought that was a pretty good extemporaneous introduction. See?
It was extemporaneous as fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
It was impromptu and unexpected. No, it was just impromptu. And unrehearsed.
Well, yes, you are, in fact, putting forth synonyms. You, Charles. Thank you, Charles Schaff, for the $12. A toast to you.
You remembered.
I did remember. I mean, how are you going to forget something as memorable as that?
Very extemporaneous.
A toast to you, Polly, for being on time, sort of, all the while not feeling well.
Sort of.
I raise my glass of microwave tea to you, like our friends across the pond, and enjoy a delicious beverage. Bichon. Yes, and to you as well, sir. I will raise my thermos of iced coffee.
You know what? Because Shaft is constantly getting banned from my Twitch channel for saying tea should be microwaved. And I thought about it, and I'm pretty sure you can ban the word microwave from your channel. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to change it to kettle or something. It's going to drive him mad, because every time he types the word microwave, it's going to come up kettle. He's going to be like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, now he'll know.
I just explained it. Yeah, fuck.
So other than having parental challenges, how's this going? What?
Mom wrongly told me I blindly support the police, that I defend them as if perfect. No, I defend due process that was denied yesterday. Me next time, like you blindly supported Brett Kavanaugh's accusers. Would you be the last 12 angry men juror too?
Oh yeah, of course. It's not about whether or not he is actually guilty of what he was accused of. It's about what is less harmful to society. That's all it is. But thank you for the 777. I appreciate it. And what were you saying, Polly? Sorry.
I just said, other than parental difficulties, how you doing?
Oh, it's not too bad today. Trying to clear out the attic. Spent most of my day doing that. I have to do some OBS stuff tomorrow. It's supposed to be my day off to finish cleaning the house, but I got to get this other shit done. But yeah, not such a bad day.
Excuse me.
Oh yes, I forgot. Old school Lou says gas flames on a kettle, as the joke about the irradiated tea continues. But I have
Not
noticed.
fucking joke, Polly.
I understand. I get the seriousness of the situation, but I have not forgotten about you, Drunkle. I've noticed that you've complained that you're cold very often. So there you go, warmth for you, buddy. Okay, so
Please tell me you put him in a microwave. I don't have it up currently.
no.
I'm waiting to see what fresh fuckery he's delivered upon my countenance this Wednesday.
Countenance, and you're bothering me about extemporaneous? Really?
You don't know what countenance means?
No, I know exactly what it means, but we're
It's
talking.
like 1 to 10.
We're talking about deep. Yes, that's fucking wonderful. No, we're talking about reaching deep in the word bag. Well, countenance. Come on, who uses that in
It's
regular
not.
conversation?
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Is it a 5-second loop?
Nah, it's more
It
like
is.
it's more like 12. I learned at the feet of the master. Should never be realistic.
Lamented Guide. No, fuck you. Lamented Guide threw $1. Saying, well, to be fair, have you tried tea? I don't know if it's good or not, but who knows? Maybe Shaft's onto something. No, I don't think so. It's just microwave water, isn't it? Like, that's not. It's not good. Thank you.
I could cut it back by a second, the length that it runs, but I don't want to. You know what I mean?
No. It makes it.
That 1 second might be the difference between a copyright hit and not.
It could be. The double Dijon, that's what does it?
Double Dijon.
Yeah. Gamer Villain, thank you for the $12. Why is everyone trying to get a copyright strike on Polly, you assholes? Oh, wait. Now hit that like button. It's free, you fucks. Only you can combat the algorithm. It's true, and not only if Steven Crowder is to be taken seriously in any kind of way, and I think he knows how the algorithm works, considering all the lawsuits that he's had against YouTube and such. Remember to comment. Apparently, that's a huge deal. That could.
I don't think Steven Crowder should be taken seriously in any way, shape, or form.
when it comes to dealing with YouTube fuckeries, I mean, we're not talking about.
I think as a
worldview.
whole, he contributes a net harm to right wingers on YouTube.
Really? Why is that?
I just like the term net harm.
Because he gets a lot of media attention because he's got like 6 million subs.
Yeah.
So people look at him doing dumb shit like the George Floyd knee and the all the dumb shit, the transgender shit. So they attribute that to every right winger on the platform.
Yeah, I guess, but they attribute every edgy, saucy joke or statement to every right winger on the platform. It doesn't matter what you do, even if you do absolutely nothing and play the game completely fucking clean with, bland humor and everything else. They'll just make something up.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. That's just my opinion of it. Because, like, personally, I hold him responsible for getting me demonetized.
Well, that was hardly a way to convince anybody of your objective analysis, man.
Well, it is not objective, and no opinion is objective. But
No,
I feel like
I
he
understand
really
it was
does
opinion.
contribute a net harm to YouTube as a whole, for right wingers especially, because he tries to do edgy stuff to get into the media to get attention, and it always comes down on every fucking.
There you go.
Nine-time drunkle plays band champion says I will find ways around your unjust rule of the word microwave. You guys tried something similar a couple centuries ago and like them I will also prevail.
We tried something similar a couple of centuries ago regarding microwaves. Huh. Thank you, Charles Schaff, for the 777. And it didn't make me jump this time. Hey!
Were you dropping bits of, like, irradiated metals into your... What were you doing a couple centuries ago that was anywhere close to microwaving tea?
No, man, probably sleeping, knowing me, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Gamer Valine said in the chat. Crowder thinks he's being edgy and his reporting and valid arguments have gone to shit.
Isn't he refers to himself as a comedian, doesn't he?
Yes.
Sometimes. It's really convenient for him, I think.
Yeah.
Like, depending on what shit he's dealing with, one day he's a comedian, another day he's a reporter, blah, blah, blah. He's a on-the-ground guy, whatever.
Yeah. I think, yeah, you're probably right. It does hide behind that quite a lot. Because for a comedian, I've never actually seen him comede. I've never seen him do anything, any stand-up or anything like that. And we've got fucking YouTube. We've got all the fucking videos that have ever existed on this website.
He
Where's
has an actual comedian on his payroll, Dave Landau, who is really fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he is. Definitely.
But I'm so glad other people know about him now. I thought it was just me forever and a half.
No, Dave Landau's funny as fuck.
He follows me on Twitter. Is it just throwing that one out there? But edgy doesn't equate funny. Yeah, that's true.
Well, not always. Sometimes, like, because there's different types of laugh, isn't there? Like, Jimmy Carr has got a bit of fucking edge on him. Frankie Boyle, especially, the kind of laugh that makes you go, oh, fuck. That's a good laugh,
I used to really enjoy.
You're a person with no arms.
Before I started doing YouTube, and then I started not watching him almost immediately after. Like, this guy
it was
sucks.
the whole Carlos Mather thing, wasn't it?
Well, no, that was years into my YouTube foray. But
so that was when you got removed from the partner program.
We got removed at the same time.
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah, no. Why'd the screen? Oh, I don't know. Somebody. How did we even get started talking about Crowder?
Well, we are now.
Somebody brought it up and I got fucking hyper focused on it. No, I told you why. My opinion of Crowder is that he is a negative to right wingers on YouTube.
Yeah, but everybody runs and hides the way that he does. Why him in particular?
Because I think he might be the biggest right wing channel. Maybe. I don't know.
That's probably true.
I'm gonna need to check that. But I think he brings more shit to YouTube than anybody else. Like, Salty Cracker is, I think he might. I don't watch his videos as much as I say that I do. I think he might be a Q guy, but I don't see hit pieces about Salty Cracker. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I wouldn't say he's a negative. He is neutral to right wing YouTube. And I don't like the comedian defense either. You either are doing this seriously, like I never ever called myself a comedian and online. I am strictly political commentary, anti-news. If I had to brand myself, that's what it would be. I don't dog whistle because I say what I mean. I don't do any of this weird shit. I don't hide behind the guise of a comedian. I say what I want to say.
No one was accusing you of that.
I know. Well, I know, but I can land a good one-liner now and then, but that's about as far as it goes.
It's true.
Steven sucks because he got dozens of people demonetized, fought for his own monetization back, and just said fuck everybody else when he should have fought to get everyone's back.
Erica, thank you for the dollar.
Sorry.
Crowder comes off as a bit smug to me. If there's one way to get people to dislike you is coming off as smug. Oh, fair enough. Do you find him smug, Sinatra? Crowder?
Kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good point. I had Ethan fucking Klein go to bat for me when the guy who got me demonetized wouldn't say a word. Let that sink in.
God, I hate Ethan.
So do I, but
What, Jesus, whoa, really?
Yeah,
respect
it's
where
just
it's
how much
due.
is-
He tagged me in a tweet. He went to bat for me to get my monetization back after months of me shitting on him on Twitter. He went to bat for me, so respect where it's due.
Just how much his wife looks like Riley Dennis.
Who?
Oh, Gila? Yeah.
Yeah. H3H3's wife. So Google it and tell me that isn't a brown Riley Dennis.
Yeah, I'll do that later. That's a fucking hell of an insinuation. Jesus Christ. Okay, Brown Riley Dennis. That's all right. Who'd like to do?
Yeah, we don't have to keep talking about it because I'm just telling you my thoughts and feelings. Pontificate on it.
No, I get the,
Pontificate. Oh, what a show for words.
yeah. Start a list.
Pontificate, countenance. What was yours? Expelliarmus? What like that?
Expelliarmus Maximus. Yes, he was a great gladiator. So,
right, let's elucidate on some news.
Yes, let's. We have all sorts of different things today. None of it
Are
good,
you?
but whatever.
Are you a Crowder fan? Did I didn't offend you, did I?
Am I a fan of Crowder? No, I'm not a Mug Club member or any of those things. Gary Verleen for
And
the
even
dollar.
if you were, getting offended is a bit far, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
I just
somebody
wanted
saying
to know,
I don't
'cause-
like guy you like, yeah, that'd be a pretty piss poor reason.
Well, I didn't
to be
mean offended,
you know
but
what I mean?
I didn't want to like upset you by shitting on someone you enjoy. I don't want to yuck
No,
someone's yum.
let me think about that. Who would you shit on that I would? I can't imagine anybody really. Like it's like you didn't like that movie I liked. You're wrong. Except for Irate Alex when he came down on the town from 2010, which is the greatest heist film of the past 25 years. That was offensive because he was just so wrong. He said he turned it off. He didn't even finish watching it, and he was pissed all over that film. That made me
I
mad.
hate it when people do that, and yet still be ultra judgmental about it, even though they've not actually fucking watched it.
Yeah.
There's a couple people in the chat I think I offended, but they can shove it up their dumb ass.
Well, they're saying
Turn
they're
it on.
offended, man. But can you believe them? I think they're just fucking with you.
Travis Gardner throws $3 saying, I had a bad day, but got my transmission back in, so have a beer. I'm glad to hear it, Travis, and you know, I fucking will. I wasn't going to, but I will.
Nice. Gamer of the Link,
I
thank you
don't
for
have
the
any
dollar.
beer, but I have a body armor.
Rogan
that
did it
fucking
correctly,
hydrate
leaving
each
YouTube and hitting their wallet. Plus, the
same
last
thing.
few, quote, change my minds, have had him confront people, calling them names and playing victim. You can't pull the women are emotional, then say, name calling hurts. Spine of a jellyfish. Ooh. Ooh. Spicy.
You know what? There was a point. There was a point where I just completely stopped watching Crowder. And it was when every 5 minutes of his live show was a Mug Club advert. That's when I stopped watching.
Yeah, that was annoying. That's why I don't watch most of Rebel News videos. I've really
Yeah,
got to
I
go out of
watch
my
any of
way. Because, I mean, the ads are literally every fucking minute
And-
or 2 minutes.
I mean,
you
I
know
get
what?
it.
I'm not liberal with the word literally, Snatcher. You know me.
I get it. Make your money. Not gonna shit on you for that. But I just don't like that.
Well, you could be as bad as Far out there, who says life itself offends her. So that's a hard way to go through the world, man. Think about it. Let's news the tape.
Oh, and he's Canadian. I forget that's definitely up to the top of the list.
Ah, yeah.
Well, I mean,
No
he was born in Michigan.
Frostback.
Or Frostback. Alamo for the $1.99. They do run the country. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Social media platform. Jeez, fuckers. Well, it was nice and suggestive and then became go fuck yourself at the end. Well done, Alamo. That's
It always
yeah.
ends with fuckers, doesn't it? I like the consistency.
And thank you for putting your all of our links up in chat. Always appreciate it, Alamo. You're a good man.
This is Kyle for 3. I stopped watching Crowder because of one incident. There was a story he reported on, and many people in the comment section had reasonable and polite questions about his reporting on it. He comes back the next video basically mad that we dare question him. Really? Whoa, what? Alamo's getting his messages removed by the Google moderator. Was that the Streamlabs links?
Message deleted by Google moderator. Yeah, what the fuck? I just saw that. What the? Yeah.
Back
Is,
at
it,
it
is that
again.
all because of our links?
I said this before, and everyone thought I was full of fucking shit when I said it. YouTube hates Streamlabs links.
Damn right.
Because that is money that they don't get to fucking touch.
Yeah, where's their 30% is what they're wondering. Okay, well, links are in the description. Thank you anyway, Alamo. Fuck you, Google moderator team, you bunch of bastards.
Moderate this.
You want to fucking talk about someone that's offended? Yeah, see, everyone's typing in chat, Google has offended me. Damn right.
See, look at that. We all rallied real quick to fuck Google.
Because it's so man, you nailed it. It's obviously about the 30%. It's not to an outside source is selling something. Travis Gardner, thank you for the $2. You guys are better than Crowder. So is Monkey and Lords. Well, thank you.
All right,
Travis,
guys,
why
everybody.
did you choose a Teletubby running into the distance for the GIF?
Everybody, spam Streamlabs links in the chat. They can't ban all of us.
They can.
Yeah, I'll make them work for it, though. I'm going to overheat those fucking servers single-handedly if I can.
It's a good thing they build their server farms up in the Arctic or down in the Antarctic or whatever, because they're going to need it. Yeah, there's Viper Sword. She just got hit by the Google moderator team, and then Alamo again. Fuck you guys. Yeah, you could find the links in the descriction. Try, unless, of course, they yeeted that shit. Bastards.
It's fucking annoying, isn't it? Like, because we remember when that first started, we were like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is Google Moderate?" And then it disappeared for a while. Then it came back.
They were taking out
like
Pakistani. They were removing the word Pakistani.
Like the clown from It comes back every like 10 years to fuck with us.
God, watch the stream go down now because of it. It's like, oh, there's obviously some malcontents. They must be like right wingers or something. You know, it's Blunty Blondie. You might be busty. I don't know.
She is quite busty.
Is that? Yeah. Okay. Well,
busty Blondie now. It's canon.
Erica, thank you for the $1. Hey Google, moderate my Prussian asshole. Streamlabs, PolydubLive /tip. That's right. I'm just at PolydubLive.
I'm liking this chat though. A lot of messages deleted. This is a AAA chat.
You'd think they were saying something spicy, saucy, a little JQ humor. No. Just links to Streamlabs.
No fun allowed.
Yeah. I am quite busty. Oh, okay. Blunty Busty Blondie. Say that 5 times fast.
Busty Blondie. No, I'm not doing it.
I just threw out a tweet with a couple of screenshots from the chat.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the Streamlabs donation, Goku Banger is up now, which is, always fun to have. But that's up at, what, 25? Yeah, 25. It's a little high, but fuck, I spent forever working on it, and I had kind of filled in the other spaces. Maybe I should lower it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's do some news.
That's a good spot for that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it takes your Dragon Ball Z fandom and throws in Drunkle's voice and then edits in a club banger track and cuts it all up. It's fun time.
All the good things.
Yeah.
I have a couple of really dope Dragon Ball donations, but they're way up there. So not even going to shill those right now. But
fair enough.
I think my favorite donation that I have in general is the $200 one. I worked for like an hour mixing the audio on that one. It's fucking great.
Isn't it crazy how long it can take to get the audio just right? It's weird.
And you know what? That's exactly what I mixed in a song that wasn't there. I took the original animation and dubbed the English over it. Then I kind of adjusted it a little bit. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, with Goku talking at the beginning, it's the scene when Vegeta's explaining Saiyan business to him, but he's saying, yo, gamers, invest in stocks, like, instead. And I had to work with the lip sync because, Japanese lip syncing. Whew, it's tough.
Yeah. This is Kyle for 3. Wait, what? No, I just heard it go off, and I got an alert on my phone, but nothing on Streamlabs.
Yeah, alerts on your phone?
For PayPal.
Huh.
Here's money for Snoot. Half the time, this doesn't work for me. Description in the link. The description link isn't working.
Oh, so it's because they're reusing the settings. Just gonna have to go in and just finish off the link. It's easy.
Oh,
It's because it just
it
goes like
works.
Sinatra ...
No,
Oh, it does
I just
work?
pulled it up, yeah.
Oh, guys, is still
thank
doing the
you.
ellipsis thing on you? I fucking changed that.
Hey yo, invest in stocks, game.
Oh, there it is.
Alright, now just wait for my fucking tag.
E to the dubs. It's Polydub.
Bitch, let me have it. I'm that savage. Why do you keep screaming, bro? Baby, it's a habit. Hey yo,
Thank you, Lady Montezeros, for the 25. Couldn't resist. P to the dubs. It's Polydubs. Do you know how many of our streams I went through to find a place where you were saying my name in a funny way that I enjoyed?
Is that a funny way?
It's the way you said it, and only with your British cadence does it sound just quite right. You know what I mean? And joining me, my colonial collaborators, P to the dubs. It's Polydubs.
With the old AAA, I used to have different intros for both Sinatra and Ghastly every Monday. And then Ghastly left, and I was like, oh, thank fuck, I'm not doing that anymore. It was worse than making the game.
Every time I try to do that, it always just turned into Drunkle being a pedophile in one way or another.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Whereas I had bangers for you, like Full Metal Jackass.
Yeah, that was great. That was good.
Straight from the spaghetto. You know?
All right, so here we are. We are like
let's
40...
finally get to the news.
Yeah, we are.
We
40
cannot yell
minutes
at
in.
Polly for going late now.
Let's nail some.
He's
news
offended
rapid
because you
fire
don't like
style.
Stephen Crowder.
Okay, look. This is
Having a bitch fit.
in a comprehensive test. The impossible electromagnetic drive has failed to produce thrust again. Look, it just don't work. It don't work.
I mean, it does, but only enough thrust to like move a piece of paper.
Yeah. No warp drive.
Outside of an atmosphere, you'd be all right. Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Fuck you, Google. See what happens when a woman runs a company. No offense, lovely ladies in the chat.
Thank you very much, Taff.
Freemasons run the country.
Donated to my Streamlabs with the link to my Streamlabs. Get Inception up in this bitch.
That's next level clever. I can dig it. That's good.
Yeah, man.
Lamented guy, thank you for the dollar. Speaking of Freemasons running the country, did you know?
Polly's got the coof.
I do not have the coof. It's a regular chest cold, for God's sake.
He smokes, for fuck's sake. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I smoke, I vape, I live terribly, I don't eat right. I got 2 hours of sleep last night, and I'm medicated. I mean, don't expect the show to be good. But...
Sometimes you just hear about someone's life and you're jealous, you know?
Speaking of Freemasons running the country, did you know I'm an ex-master Mason? I did not know that, Lamented. Wasn't in for long, but I can tell you about the experience if you're interested. I still have my catechism booklets collecting dust somewhere. I would actually be interested in hearing about that. Were you Blue Lodge? Did you go Scottish Rite? What was the deal? I'm curious.
I ran into a load of Masons at the pub once. And they were incredibly open about it. They're like, "Yo, fucking place is just around the corner. If you want to join, you know, come down, have a look. If you don't want to, no worries."
Yeah,
I was like, "Huh."
It ain't the mystery that people think that it is. I remember,
no, it's really not.
I remember talking to a Mason one time, and he said, "We're not a secret society. We're a society with secrets. What's so difficult about this?" And I'm like, "Right, yeah, I get it. Yeah."
I was tempted to go along, you know, see what's up.
Oh, you never been down to a lodge? They're beautiful inside, man.
Well, no, COVID happened.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
When I was in America, we did a play in what used to be a Freemasons lodge.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a beautiful building, a lot of history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's it's a club with meanings and depth and stuff and history. That's, guys, lighten up. Fuck shit. Yeah.
Fuck shit.
Fuck shit.
Fuck shit.
Yeah, okay,
That was
so,
really-
you know,
it
and
was
speaking of
still
fucking
tempting to be
shit, this
honest.
goddamn EM drive, am I right? Where's my fucking warp drive, you failing bastards? In here, let me tell you something. The latest attempt to replicate the shocking results has resulted in a simple answer. The EagleWorks measurement was from heating the engine mount, not any new physics. Well, that's why science that isn't both falsifiable and replicable is useless. Take note, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Your random assumptions and guesses don't count as science because you have a lab coat. Fucker.
How different is the result going to be, though, to an ion drive, you know?
That does actually have exhaust, where this one is exhaustless. I think is the big claim.
That's the only? Yeah, okay. All right.
Well, I mean,
it's
a different
be like
method
revolutionary
of
if the EM drive did work, would it? Because he's still got the iron drive, which is not going to work inside an atmosphere.
Unless you want to ignite the atmosphere, of course. But
yeah. Well, I mean, when you're in space, you don't need all that much thrust because you've got mass, but you don't have weight.
Yeah. Lamented says, "Nah, I'm a basic bitch master mason. I left after I realized the youngest guys were at least 20 years older than me." Yeah, you hear that phrase? It says, "Gentlemen." Cult of Krill, thank you for the $5. Less than a week after receiving a free speech award, Susan is censoring links. Rotten bitch. Well.
Oh, guess what video I have for Friday, guys?
Fuck, there's the line.
It wasn't just a free speech award, but it was a YouTube-sponsored free speech award. YouTube gave themselves their own award. It's that meme of Obama giving Obama a medal.
I thought...
Wait till the video Friday, guys. It's going to be great.
I thought peak incestuousness was Susan going on not Red Alert. Red Squad, Red Alert, Red something. There was a YouTube-sponsored Vox subsidiary to explain the situation with Steven Crowder and Vox. And it's like, this couldn't be more incestuous and more of a friendly environment for you to show up in, Susan. And then they have a YouTube-sponsored program that awards her something. So you guys are literally just handing each other fucking awards for being awesome.
Not being awesome at all.
Mind-blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Create a tiny URL of your Streamlabs, says Nuke the CCP. That's not the worst idea. Somebody, hold on. Let me make a note to myself here. That's clever as fuck. I think we're gonna, thank you, Nuke the CCP. That's a great idea. We're gonna roll with that. And speaking of Cult of Krill and other people, there's something that I didn't say that I was gonna do on the next Noir Bar, but Far's been busy, I've been sick, and so we haven't been able to get one up and launched yet. But the new potato, I'd like to thank all of the people that were very helpful and generous with not only their advice, but their monetary assistance in doing that. And I remember the months and months ago where Cult of Krill hit me off with a big $300 on comic book curation to go towards the Potato Fund. And it was not forgotten, nor were any of the smaller donations. And the One Ton Hammer, if you guys don't know him, from Minions of the Zoo, was the single most helpful person in terms of just building this fucking computer and getting everything together. You guys are awesome, and that's why we have a fuckery-free stream now. It's kind of fucking awesome. You guys applaud yourselves. It's very much appreciated. So the Patali.
I'll be right back.
The Poly Potato Fund has come to an end, but the Poly Peripheral Fund begins anew because, well, I need a mic that at least is somewhere near the quality of what Drunkle and Sinatra have. Holy shit.
He's working on upgrades now. And see, it's not about the microphone. It's about having the dulcet tones.
I would like my dulcet tones to sound a little bit better on the low end. Not that you can hear them today with my fucked up voice, but yeah.
More dulcet.
Well, there's
every time you can't think of a name or something, we can hear you clicking or clapping or something. I imagine you slapping yourself in the face.
No, it's snapping to think. You don't do that? You never see anyone who does that? In the face.
I don't forget things.
Because what I have right here, listen up, chat. That's the Maraca keyboard. I bought it from Walmart for $10. That's not me typing on it. That's just me shaking it. The keycaps are that loose. That's the position I'm in, and that's why
fucking shaking it.
I just give you an example of how cheap the Chinesium keyboard is, and this is what you got to do.
What you want is you want a Corsair K55 RGB keyboard.
Well, we could have a long conversation about keyboards after we get done with the news, because I've been looking into it. Zach Osborne says it's not a baby, Polly. That's how you get him to stop crying, right? Isn't that how it works? Right, that's what I heard. Jackie B. Yates with 212 says, thank you for the $2. Says monetary assistance, bonk. Well, that's greatly appreciated from you, Jacoby. Yeah, it really is things like that. I don't think I'm going to go full XLR like Sinatra, because it's your $400 mic is really an $800 mic, and that's pretty rough. That's You know, because you need the cloud lifter and you need the mixer and you need a stand, because all you're getting when you buy a Shure 7B, which I would love to have, as one Sinatra's rocking. It's $400 mic, but all you get in the box is the mic. You don't get any of the actual cool wires, the cloud lifter, the mixer, and all that shit. So your $400 mic's an $800 mic. Oh, look. Oh, Gamer Valine got deleted by Google when she posted a tiny URL. Motherfucker. Yeah. Thank you for the attempt, Gamer Valine, but Jesus Christ, those bastards, huh? Motherfucker.
Now we know. Now we know.
Apparently all links are banned, and like Viper Sword comes back strong with like the double triple links, and it's just this is a new era of fuckery we have to deal with now. You know that?
No, we put up with it before.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, you know, now there's more things.
The algorithm will get bored,
right? Incredible Threat says, I saw a video of an otter eating smoked salmon the other day. Sorry, Pinky. Is that an otter-friendly meal? Or should I maybe send some to Viper's Nicks? I still love that name for a kitty. That's a great name for a kitty. Are they blocking all URLs? That's a good question. Somebody should try linking just the stream. Like, you know, this very stream, or I heard Alex's stream.
Would YouTube block a YouTube link? I don't think so.
That's a good question. I don't know. Okay, let's move on to something else. There was another science-y thing here. Oh yeah, here. Look at this. Look at this, Trunkle. Spooky Spiders on Mars finally explained after 2 decades. I think this was a poor name. Spiders? Do those look like spiders to you?
No, it looks like mold.
Good call. It looks like mold in a petri dish or something,
really
right?
It looks like mold, yeah.
Yeah. But what interested me was the Ziggy played guitar and scientists in the UK played with a chunk of dry ice. What? Who wrote that? Brandon Spector?
Damn it, Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh, you got such a cool name, Brandon Spector. Why are you ruining it?
You're racist. What a fool. Those patterns visible, the explanation of it's kind of cool, the way that it works. They called them Arlinia something or other forms, meaning spider-like, after discovering the shapes more than 2 decades ago, measuring up to blah, blah, blah. But here's what makes them happen. Using a slab of carbon dioxide ice, also called dry ice, and a machine that simulates the Martian atmosphere, when the cold ice made contact with the much warmer bed of the Mars-like sediment, the ice instantly transformed into a solid gas, a process called sublimation, forming spidery cracks.
Solid gas?
Yeah, so it's the atmosphere combined with the higher carbon dioxide aspect of the frozen carbon dioxide, and it freezes up and creates that really cool crinkly effect.
A solid gas?
Yeah, dry ice is a solid. Well, you know what I mean. Don't be that guy.
It says from a solid to a gas. It didn't say a solid gas.
You know what?
You said a solid gas.
I did. And I'm going to stand by it with no explanation.
Don't let him shit talk you with birds going off in his background.
You hear the birds in the background?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Twitch links are good. So that's good. So there you go. Drunkle, go ahead and hit up your Twitch link. And Viper's YouTube link stayed up there fine. This is Kyle's as well. Weird. Okay. Yeah, see? They're targeting it. We want our money. Where's our money? Is what it comes down to. Okay, get this. Amnesty International says executions globally are down in 2020, although Egypt tripled state killings. Who's surprised?
So, a bit of a contradictory headline there, really, isn't it?
Well, they're down globally. Hold on, let me straighten the article up. There we go. Now, 3 countries make up the majority of known global death sentences. Take a guess, gentlemen. Who are the 3 countries that make up the majority of global state executions?
Egypt, Iran.
Oh, yeah.
And? Come on.
Syria.
Oh, so close.
Afghanistan.
Saudi Arabia. So listen, I know you're surprised, chat. I hope you're all sitting down for that. It was shocking. Iran, Egypt, and Iraq. Iran, Egypt, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia are accounted for 88% of all known state executions in 2020.
Well, that clearly didn't count China.
Right? Well, China just doesn't say when they're executing people. Iran, Saudi Arabia, we'll cut their hands and heads off in the middle of the soccer stadium. Chop, chop. Whereas, China, they've got the wherewithal to go do it in a dark, windowless room somewhere. Yeah. Viper Sword, thank you for the $12. Says Nick says thank you for liking her name. Well, just everybody likes the similar Greek mythology characters or gods and goddesses. Nyx is like the forgotten one, even though she's like the super powerful goddess of the night and twilight, and she's at the peak of her powers during twilight. I find that very cool. Even Zeus is afraid of her. That's slick.
But you didn't like Twilight.
I don't like when the sun is neither up nor down.
Ah, the film.
That was worth a car crash. Thank you, Sinatra.
Okay. All right.
Operation Drumstick, Chicken Drumstick. How Chinese police crack down on the world's biggest video game cheat syndicate.
Oh, what?
Yeah, which apparently allowed them to buy a lot of cars. A lot of really gaudy colored cars, but nice cars nonetheless. Chinese police have uncovered the world's largest, biggest, whatever the fuck, online video game cheat sales syndicate, netting luxury cars and millions of dollars in cryptocurrency, including a string of arrests. Following help from a giant tech, Tencent. Oh, Tencent. The Kunshan Public Security Bureau, oh, that doesn't sound ominous, Friday arrested the central members of the group. Authorities found, quote, world-class online video game WWII circling in the black market supply chain.
What was that game? What was that name?
WWII. Whatever.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That one right there. Waigua.
Waluigi.
Yeah. The Jingsao Provincial Government and Legal Affairs Commission said the Chinese word Waigao refers to cheat programs, softwares that are modified to do things in the game that are cheat worthy. The websites at the center of the police operation were selling cheat programs called Chicken Drumstick for the game for peace. For the game for peace. You guys are playing a game called Game for Peace?
The Game for Peace.
Yes.
Game for Peace video game. Looks like it's another battle royale.
Okay. Oh, Credible Threat says it's pronounced Ouiga. Thank you. Ouiga.
What? Oh.
Yeah. And this is Kyle says I have a dog named Sif. Nice. Nice. That's actually
that was supposed to be Eve's name.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a solid one. Okay, where were we at? Oh yeah, right. the Chinese be cheating. There's the story. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when I was talking about like a fly around drone that like was just like a rocket that crashed? It wasn't meant to stay up in the air. It was a kamikaze type thing. Yeah. Well, yeah, but you know, has the tracking and flying precision of a drone. But it's a disposable drone meant to crash and explode kamikaze style. Anyway, Russia has one. Russia unveils its fearsome kamikaze flying Kalashnikov as it threatens a new drone war in the Ukraine. The weapon, which prowls for hours in the sky, can act as an aerial minefield, which could be used against Kiev's new unmanned combat vehicles. And there they are, flying. Don't they look fearsome? It comes as Turkey supplied foreign TB striker zones to Ukraine, which are said to be operational in the heavily disputed Donbass region. But Russian state TV responded by boasting to viewers that if a war is unleashed in the Ukrainian city, then it had a top secret answer in the form of a kamikaze drone made by an offshoot of the gunmaker Kalashnikov. No shit. This unmanned war machine, also dubbed the new Wunderwaffe, was reportedly tested by Russian Spetsnaz in Syria. You know, it's fine. So Sinatra, you were wondering what Biden's excuse was to go there. Well, there you go. There you go.
Yep. There it is.
Yeah. In case you were curious,
Were you watching Tucker yesterday?
No, I was asleep and sick at the time.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that. But
you remember that I was sick? Well, thank you. I appreciate your concern.
Oh, he's nice, isn't he?
Yeah.
The shit, I got distracted by my link being removed again. Biden said Putin had no soul, that he's a known killer. Like, he went nuts.
But okay,
that's it. Full stop.
Oh, that's it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, speaking of things that China's up to that Biden won't do anything about, China-linked hackers used Pulse Secure Flaw to target U.S. defense industry, as says the researchers. Yeah, this is frightening how far China went with this, and is, as he's been dubbed, and I think rightfully so, Beijing Biden going to do anything about it? Well, of course not. They're our friends, and we're involved in diplomacy with them. At least 2 groups of China-linked hackers have spent months using a previously undisclosed vulnerability in American network services to spy on the U.S. defense industries. Researchers and the device's manufacturer said Tuesday. Utah-based IT company Ivante said in a statement that the hackers took advantage of the flaw in its Pulse.
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Leaf blower revolution. Remember the song Work Mexican Work from South Park? Random, but had to toss that in.
For $5, you can toss whatever you want in Gamer Levine. Thank you very much.
Every single time they remove one of our links, I'm just going to put another one in.
Put 2 more in. Be the Hydra. Lock in some elements.
I just did that guy's face staring at me was getting on my nerves. Yeah, so fuck you. Hi, I'm a news entertainer. You want to listen to me tell you what's right and wrong. OST mentioned in chat that his company uses Pulse, and everybody does, man. It was supposed to be secure, and they had all these vulnerabilities. China was the one that ran all those fucking exploits. What happened with it? Well, nothing, because China, master of international cyber intrigue, and nobody gives a fuck. Who cares how much IP stuff? Who cares how much intelligence they're stealing? What difference does it make? Yeah, it's not undermining the entire point of military brinksmanship or anything.
Literally, and I mean this in the most literal way possible, everything that they've accused Russia of doing over the past 4 years, China has been caught doing.
I wish I had a bell to ding, ding, ding. That was dead on. Absolutely. Oh, Russia's doing this. They're involved. They're meddling in our elections. Thank you. They're stealing our stuff. And yeah, you can go ahead and ding yourself some more because it was accurate. No, seriously. If you hear mainstream news talking about, oh, Russia did this, that, and the third, just put China in there and you're getting accurate information.
Yep.
It just bugs me. I mean, there isn't really a story here because everyone kind of knew that they were fucking with Pulse Secure in this way, but nobody gives a fuck. Bugs me. Let's move on to something adorable. Look at this little Polaroid.
Yeah.
Look at the little Polaroid.
Aww.
Polaroid reveals its smallest ever analog instant camera. Farah's gonna love this. She's into old photography. Oh, wow. Look at that little fucker. It makes these tiny little pictures.
$100?
Come on, but look how small and cute it is.
People will buy it.
Yeah, man.
Of course. I mean, it's cute as hell.
Well, damn right.
Tiny little photos.
Pre-orders are already open, guys. They've revealed their smallest camera to date and what claims to be the teeniest analog instant camera on the planet. Polaroid Go is designed to be worn wherever you go. You can wear that on a fucking necklace, for God's sake.
Put that on your keys.
Yeah.
Now, it reminds me of that episode of The Simpsons where Bart gets a spy camera from a comic book advertisement.
Oh, yeah.
I read that was a first season fucker, right? Got Homer dancing with the stripper.
It was first season. It was early shit, though.
Yeah, it was real early.
Yeah.
I think it might have been first season.
Polaroid Go boasts features such as a selfie mirror, dynamic flash, double exposure, and a self-timer. Seriously. Wow. That's feature packed.
Wow.
There's a counter that displays how many more photos you can take before having to reload the film. It has a 750 milliamp hour battery that will capture up to 15 packs of photos on a single charge. The camera's a shutter speed of something that makes sense to people, and an f12 aperture and an f52 along with a 34 millimeter focal length. I'm sure that means something to the photography people out there, but come on, well done, Polaroid.
Yeah. On.
I mean, that'll grab the hipsters' attention if the market makes any sense, but what the fuck do I know about marketing? Maybe no.
It's going to be amazing, isn't it? Because now, the fucking age of fucking camera phones and everything, if someone fucking crashes into your car and fucking dings your shit, so you got to fucking go through the menu and everything, fucking pull up your camera and get his fucking registration plate before he speeds off into the night. Not anymore. Now you just pull out your keys, click, and they go, have you got the registration? And you go, yeah, it's really, really small. You're going to need a magnifying glass to see it. We're bringing back magnifying glasses to detective work, essentially.
Yeah. I want one of them old
right
school Minox spy cameras. You know, they're rectangular, lengthy, quite thin, and you have to click them in and out to change. You know, I want one of those just for the nostalgia from Bond movies, basically. I'd take out.
I want to see this in the next Bond movie.
Him break out a Polaroid Go from a chain around his neck underneath his suit.
Yeah.
He's,
and he'll be like, oh my God, what's that? And he'll look at the screen and be like, oh, wait, I've not ran out of battery because I've got 750 hours on charge.
Can you imagine James Bond on screen holding a tiny Polaroid picture the size of a postage stamp, shaking it, waiting for it to develop?
Shaking it, yeah.
That's a winner right there. Okay, so much for fun. Woman fatally shoots boyfriend after seeing him video conference with an ex-girlfriend, charges say.
Oh,
this woman?
Using a tiny Polaroid.
I don't believe that she would do something like that. She looks
What's
so
her name?
Yeah, I never.
Shaquavia?
Where are you seeing? I'm just looking.
On the photo.
Oh yeah, Shaquavia Willis. Yeah.
Shaquavia?
Who the fuck
Shaquavia
carries around a kid for 9 months and goes, aw, little Shaquavia?
Well, you know, for SHAQ, you know, everyone's calling her Shaq.
True.
Oh, Shaq.
St. Louis County Police were called to the shooting at the at Iguana Terrace just after 4:30 p.m. Tuesday, charging documents that Shaq, 29, was driving her boyfriend Kristen Stewart, 30. What?
Kristen Stewart.
I don't think we should call her Shaq actually, because her shot was actually successful.
Wow. Waiting Sinatra. Come on, do it.
I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Jerry was out for a minute on that one.
I needed to think about it.
What? Okay, so yeah, driving home.
Hey, fella, do you like Kern's bread?
Well, gee, I don't know. I guess.
You gotta be positive.
Thank you, Steve Day, for the $10. Here's to all of the Muppets who died for Polly's new potato, including this one, and France too, several times. Moments of silence isn't called for, though. You're already running late, Polly. Yeah, we are. We actually we didn't start late, but we're running late. It's a different thing. So anyway, when he began video conferencing with his ex-girlfriend and her child, Willis decided to end the relationship charges. Decided to end the relationship with a gunshot?
I'll do it.
It would, but fuck. Witnesses, police said, reported hearing gunshots and then saw Stewart running from his car. Then they reported seeing Willis exit her car, running towards Stewart, and fire her gun while he was running away. Police said he turned himself in and was admitted she obtained a gun 2 weeks prior to the shooting. She allegedly told police she had stopped shooting only because there were no more bullets in the clip.
Yeah, you see, Polaroid wouldn't make that mistake.
I'm sorry, in the what?
Clip. It was in the clip. Apparently she was firing at him with an M1 Garand.
Does it say clip in the article?
It does, yes.
I hate him.
But you don't know. It might have been a clip-loading gun. She could have pulled out a World War II M1 Garand and been firing with it.
Does she look like she owns a World War II M1 Garand?
No. Admittedly, she doesn't. It's...
Sinatra's getting offended like you were when he said he didn't like Steven Crowder.
I am offended.
You keep saying that. I didn't say anything. Like I said, it's the half of YouTube will make deadly serious comments and then run and hide from them. It's not just Crowder. That was my only point. It bugs me when people do that. It's like, if you have an opinion, just stick by it. Well, you're right. I am.
I think there is a clear delineation when someone's joking to when someone says something serious and they go, "Oh no, it was a joke." And I think most people can tell the difference.
I guess, but people try and get a little bit deep with conversation. See, what I'm thinking about particularly, as a little side note, and I know I'm the one who brought it up again, but they will bring up something assuming that the other person...
Drunkle was.
well, fair enough. Assuming that the other person isn't more informed on the subject matter than they are. And then when they find out the person is, they're like, oh, well, I don't really care about this anyway. Yes, you do. You're the one who brought it up. You just thought you were going to be able to be the authoritative opinion. And then you turned into a big, huge, spineless pussy when you found out that somebody actually knew something about it. I hear that happen all the time on YouTube.
Joke's on you. I was always a spineless pussy.
Oh. Squid-like, if you will.
Jellyfish.
Oh, hold on. Let me fuck this article up. Let me just go to temporarily allow everything on this page. There it is. Somebody black-faced a picture of a marble statue of Jesus. Jesus Christ statue vandalized in downtown Fargo Cathedral.
I didn't know you were reading the headline. I thought you were just exclaiming about it.
Well,
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. At the St. Mary's Cathedral grounds in downtown Fargo was vandalized over the weekend. Someone sprayed black spray paint on the face of the statue. Many people have taken to social media asking for the person to come forward. Diocese of Fargo spokesman Paul Brune says the vandalism occurred sometime late Friday. It's just like, why? Well, I think we know why. Okay, you're a moron. You realize it's a solid white marble statue that's just like a pressure washer can get that off? And what? Jesus wasn't white? Well, no, he wasn't white marble, so you spray painted it black, so you black-faced him? This is terrible activism.
I mean, well, you want Jesus to look more black? Like, what do you want? You know, you give him some, like,
what's it?
Bigger lips, some shit, you know, like, it's a statue.
Middle Eastern Jewish.
I don't get it. Like I said, this is just really poor activism, man. Whew.
He was literally king of the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
All
right, let's do some fast. I picked this article, honestly, just because of the pictures that they picked. Look at these. They got jowls you could drive your car into, both of them.
Yeah.
Brody Maloney said, I got left with a fuck ton of Freemason shit. Do you want some Poly Dub Sinatra? Yes.
Kinda, yeah. I would. Their material's great, like the insignias and the compasses and signet rings and stuff. It's all fantastic. Yeah, that'd be great. In any case, look at these two bejowled fucking zombies.
Bejowled. I love that game.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Monday said that Representative Poverty Pimp Maxine Waters has nothing to apologize for in response to criticism from the Republicans. Yeah, it was just Republicans criticizing her, not the fucking judge in the case. Oh, who wrote this article? Oh, it was The Hill. Oh, yeah.
Those expressions or lack thereof are just pissing me off. They look like that one table in a restaurant that the waiters are dreading serving, you know?
I would.
Yeah, holy hell, their jowls are larger than my dog's. Yeah, yes. Dog cheek flaps have less jowls than these two decrepit crypt keepers. Quote, no,
sorry, man, we're out of range.
No, she doesn't, Pelosi.
The manager might as well just go and sit down with them, you know?
No, she doesn't, Pelosi said when asked by a reporter if Waters needs to apologize for saying activists for racial justice need to, quote, get more confrontational when advocating for police reforms. That woman on the floor should be apologizing for what she said, Pelosi added. That woman on the floor should be
the one who asked the question.
Right, okay, who spoke on the floor of the House, right, okay, shortly after Pelosi gavelled the House into session.
Massive double standard here.
Of course it is. Like after
January 6th.
Yes, absolutely. Like, I don't want to belabor this story.
Maloney.
The hypocrisy is fucking obvious. It's like what happens if the outcome is this? Oh, well, the outcome is well, then we should push back on them and protest forcefully. It's like, okay, well, what happens if the outcome of the trial is this? Oh, no, not that. Then we should definitely go in there. I mean, you're advocating going after cabinet members, which you've done publicly before, push back on them, find out where the cabinet is at restaurants, at gasoline stations, as she said. You know, completely out of touch woman who's used to other people getting her gas for her, so she still thinks they're called, like, petrol stations and tire revulcanization centers. I'll
be right back.
It just fucking kills me, the level of hypocrisy. And then I picked it because look at these two decrepit, just like I said, it's party politics, guys. It's not the system that's broken. It's people of this level that have managed to worm their way so deep into the party that they are not electable, not unelectable.
Like
they are permanently electable
two
from this point
witches.
on. Yeah.
But one of them will tell you when you die, and the other one tells you how you die.
And the third one tells you the love of your life that escaped because of it was, your own misdeeds. Christ. Hold on, let's pick something we can have a little bit of fun with, huh?
Double jowls and trouble.
There he is. Oh, here's something we can have some fun with, Drunkle. Look at this. One of the largest surviving Roman mosaic floors discovered during construction of a hotel in Turkey. The warping effect was caused by earthquakes and give the impression of a giant ripple blanket. Look at this shit.
What?
How cool is that?
I do like a bit of history.
Yeah. So like solid, obviously originally flat mosaic floor, but over earthquakes and the shifting grounds, it really does look like someone's blanket or an Afghan or something. Crazy.
That's fucked up, isn't it? I
Yeah.
love it.
That's fucking sweet.
Bit bland though.
The mosaic is?
Yeah, you want a bit more colour.
Really? Are you being a smartass, or I don't know? It's kind of
No. It's just a bit bland. It's a bit beige.
Well, it's I don't know. It kind of looks colorful to me. I'm not gonna lie. It's like
Not colour. It's like varying degrees of brown.
well, there's blue in there. How's blue and red too?
Game up, guys.
Well, I guess red is a variant of brown if it gets dark enough. But anyway, the point is, look, one stone at a time. Why are you disrespecting the Roman workmanship?
They had plenty of time, didn't they?
Can you imagine the poor bastard that just runs out there and says, oh, there's a new mosaic. Quick, go check it out. And you go run, and all of a sudden, thump, thump, drum, dum. Like, look at this. That's
earthquake.
Yeah, it looks
and
like
everyone's like, oh, cool ripple effect. He's like, oh, no, yeah, oh, meant to do that, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like the world's biggest
great.
quilt project that all these people in their construction vests are working on.
It does look like something your grandmother knitted for you, for your first apartment.
Yeah, I just thought that was super cool.
A chunky knit mosaic.
Yeah. Now, we got some sad news, unfortunately. It kind of brought me down.
Oh, no.
Otters at Georgia Aquarium test positive for coronavirus. Oh.
Yeah, well, they probably fucking started it, didn't they?
No, the fucking Chinese bats started it. Yeah, I don't blame this cute little guy. Look at him. Look how he's sick like I am right now. He feels bad.
He's got an expression like Nancy Pelosi right now. He's not happy.
I was like, oh, that's too bad. So they're Asian small clawed otters.
You changed your tune now, haven't you, mate?
Well, were they hanging around the bats in the wet market? Is that what was going on?
Otters eat things, man. I mean, it's not a big a statement as I thought it was when I said it. I mean, I saw a sable just fucking skin a moth and eat it. That was pretty badass.
So it's like the 7 creatures are being cared for off exhibit despite being geriatric.
Oh,
they're quite old.
Otters.
They are improving and expected to make a full recovery, the aquarium said. They're being closely monitored by veterinarians and animal care team members. And it's like, they have mild respiratory symptoms, including sneezing, running noses, mild lethargy, however you want to say it, and coughing. Lethargy?
Sinatra, it turns out Polly does have the coof, and this is the article about it.
Yeah. You wrote a whole article?
Otters at the Georgia Aquarium test positive for COVID, man. It's sad. It's really sad.
Well, where are their masks?
Where are their tiny otter masks? That's a good question.
Polaroid would make them.
They specialize in tiny things.
They do.
You missed out on the warped floor, Sinatra.
Yeah, there was an article about someone's
floor
getting
Look at that, man.
Oh, yeah, it was also ancient.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's one of the most ancient, complete Roman mosaic floors that, because of earthquakes, has taken on this really bizarre warped look.
Oh.
It's got to be a bitch to clean, isn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, they're going at it with, Q-tips and swabs and shit just in between each one of the crevices. It's...
Yeah, they can't get in there with a fucking bristle brush and
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
A floor buffer.
Yeah,
Garnish that bad boy up.
So I have two related stories, Sinatra style.
Hey.
Flushing a public toilet. Don't linger because aerosol droplets do. Flushing a toilet can generate large quantities of microbe-containing aerosol depending on the design. Oh, thank you, Game
Freemasons run the country.
That's why I don't flush the toilet.
Well, yeah, or at least not staying too close afterwards. You're the one. You're the one. Are you pooping in the urinal? Are you number twoing in the urinal? Is that you?
That one is.
Yeah. Snoot is too young. But you remember the 90s and early 2000s fashion. The Polaroid isn't the real trend making a comeback. Apple is doing the colorful desktops again. I'm perusing clothes for baggy skater pants that were super comfy. Yeah, anything other than skinny jeans. I am fully and completely behind. Well, I don't know. Women can still wear skinny stuff, but dudes in skinny jeans and skinny suit pants, most especially. The fuck was with that fashion trend?
Who said I was too young to remember the multicolored apples?
Gamer Valine.
No, I remember those perfectly. We had them in school.
The only time Sinatra ever saw an apple. I'll let myself out.
Yep.
So there it is. So yeah, the aerosol will go up, and it's respiratory droplets, most prominent source of transmission of COVID-19. However, alternative routes.
Poop?
What?
For poop?
Yeah.
From poop, yes. The aerosol, like respiratory droplets.
Okay, you know what? I'm calling bullshit.
Okay.
I'm calling X on this. You can't get COVID from poop, and they're just trying to get you to wear your masks in the bathroom.
I remember you once brought up an article about is COVID transmittable farts, and the answer was yes.
Well, that was like when it first started, and no one knew.
But like, farts have evolved since then.
Yeah, and we're farting through, most of us, I hope, 2 layers of pants, your underwear and your pants. So it's doing just as much as a mask, so it should be fine.
One would think. So the point being is that, and one of the things is like, okay, so the droplets and stuff, right? A team of scientists from Florida's Atlantic University's College of Engineering and Computer Science once again put physics of fluids to the test to investigate droplets generated from flushing a toilet and urinal in a public restroom. They're doing quality work over there.
I have heard before that if you flush a toilet, it sends poop particles in the air, but not that you get COVID from aforementioned poo particles.
Well, you know,
There's already poo particles in the air, because that's the smell, is poo particles.
Well, they don't actually make the connection there. They're simply saying respiratory droplets are the most prominent causes for transmission of COVID-19. However, alternate routes may exist. See, they just bring it up. You know, public restrooms, especially, cause or concern for transmitting COVID-19.
They're just mentioning both.
Right. At physics.org, you know, they're great people over there. But second article connected with it. High-speed device captured aerosol spray of urine, feces, and other flushes, after flushes. And there's the video.
People are obsessed with toilets right now.
And high-speed camera footage of the toilets flushing.
Poop in peace. Oh my god.
Right.
See, look at this. They developed a special device just to detect how much vomit, feces, and urine aerosol droplets are making it into the air when you flush a toilet, because everybody needed to know. Don't hang your face over the toilet after you shit and then flush. Don't do that. That's the result.
No.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to say that, really.
No, I don't think you should.
What you should do is close the lid of the toilet before you flush.
Don't poo in public.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it's unavoidable.
I mean, I agree. I'm not like, I don't mind it. I'll avoid it if at all possible. But I'll do it. I've been to the pub before, and I'm just going to the bathroom. And of course, you know, I'm gone for like, 5-10 minutes, and I come back, and the girl I'm having a drink with go, "Did you enjoy your shit?" Like, sometimes it's obvious, Yeah,
you're not back in a minute. So.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's when you go, no, there was a line, sorry.
Now, I thought this was pretty
Well,
fucking
about
sweet.
it,
I don't know
yes,
if you
it
guys heard about this. Hold on. God damn.
Oh, yeah, fucking awesome.
Goddamn no script. Here, I'll allow everything on the page temporarily.
No script, like no script.
Well, it's okay. It's fine. NASA's Ingenuity helicopter makes a maiden flight on Mars in a Wright brothers moment. After overcoming an earlier software glitch, NASA's $80 million Ingenuity helicopter spun up its carbon composite rotors and lifted off on the dusty surface of Mars early Monday to become the first aircraft to fly on another planet. No shit. I thought it was so cool. That atmosphere is so cool. Fucking thin, and they still made it work. And in the second part, let's watch it happen. Let's watch it happen.
There is a little piece of the original Wright brothers plane attached to it as well.
Is that right?
Yeah, man.
That's cool. Didn't know that.
Right? I thought so.
Here, let's watch it do its thing. I mean, it's slow, but when like the atmosphere is so thin that it can do it at all is pretty fucking cool. Go, baby, go.
Ooh.
There it is. It's launching up. I can see the rotors. There it goes. Look at it go. That's fucking cool.
We have liftoff.
Yeah, man. That's fucking cool. Look at that. And it's like it's on the surface of another planet. That's just so cool to consider. I hope that doesn't fill you with existential dread, Drunkle.
No, because when I look at the surface of Mars, it just looks like a quarry in Wales. The set for most of every episode of Doctor Who.
So I mean, it goes up and goes back down and lands, and people. I remember somebody said, "Oh, that's boring," and I'm like, "No, that's really impressive." What do you have any idea? You know the technical feat of accomplishment that is? Do you have any idea?
That's history. That is the first ever aircraft on the surface of another planet. How is everyone not like, wow?
Yeah.
You know? What next? Let's do Jupiter.
And it had like technical flaws that they fixed from a planet away. That's cool. Well done, guys.
Fucking
Bravo fucking oh. I can't fix fucking technical problems, and I'm sitting right in front of the computer.
And people in the chat can't even post a fucking Streamlabs link.
Right?
These guys flew a fucking helicopter on Mars.
It is impressive. You know, but when I look at the surface of Mars and I see these things, people are like, oh, we need to go to Mars and colonies on Mars. No, Luna! Surface of Luna. That's what we need to,
Where's Luna?
It's our lone natural satellite floating around the Earth. You can see
mean the moon?
No,
Luna.
Luna.
You mean the moon?
No. We can do this if you want.
Yeah, I understand you now. The moon. I get you.
Did you want to do this? We can do this.
Yeah, the moon.
The
right,
moon.
yeah. Yeah, the moon. Yeah, the moon.
But hold on. There's more astronomical space news. Fuck, I love that picture. Look at that. Look at that picture of Pluto. So high res. That's so cool. NASA's New Horizons Pluto spacecraft is still exploring 50 astronomical units away from the sun. That motherfucker's still going. I thought it was done, but no, it's not. What else has it?
Indefinitely, isn't it?
What's that?
They just like sent it out, did they? It's never coming back. It's sending back fucking signals and files and shit. But it's never coming back home.
Well, yeah, I didn't. Once it's out there, come on, you fucker. I okayed everything on this. What the hell? Show us the other pictures. Sorry, it failed to play. Oh, well, fuck you. Oh, there we go. Look at this thing. Look at that thing.
It looks so sad.
Yeah, and
like Maxine Waters.
I was showing it to someone else, and they say it looks like a giant space butt plug, and I was like, no, it really doesn't.
It looks like a giant space 20 bag.
That's Lori Lightfoot. You can actually see the nostrils and the mouth. And
the small belt object Akaroth. Arakoth. Somebody tell me what mythology that's from. As seen by NASA's New Horizons space probe in its flyby on January 1st, 2019. That's so badass. It's still out there doing things. I love it. I love it. See, I brought this up for this picture and that one. God, I love that picture of Pluto. It's so far out there. And it's disrespected as a planetoid in the same way that Drunkle disrespects the moon by not naming it properly. It's a sad world we live in.
But you just called it the moon, which is how I knew what you meant, because that's what it's called, the moon.
See, this is why I have no script running, because shit like that doesn't happen. Motherfuckers. All right, so we have run... No, we still got... Have we? Hold on, let me look at the time. No, we're up to 90 minutes. The show's over. That's it.
All right, let's go.
No, hold on. You know what? I would post this link in chat. How to see what Google knows about you and how to delete it. Here, I'm going to put this link in chat so everyone can have it. Go delete everything that Google knows about you, so you can't complain later that they know everything about you. Are they going to get rid of a PCWorld.com article? Maybe. It's I won't go through the whole thing, but Google tracks everything that you do and everyone you interact with, and they say it's just for advertising, and it's totally not. It's because when you become an enemy of the people, they'll be able to find you very, very quickly by going back over every post you've ever done to incriminate you for shit that you didn't really actually do or isn't really criminal at all, but the present leadership and social climate decided that you were. So fuck you, Google, and don't use Facebook. Speaking of Facebook,
Fuck Facebook.
Fuck, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck Facebook. You know the problems they're having right now with their data breach, right?
Yeah, fucking millions of phone numbers were released, including Zuckerberg's.
Internal Facebook email reveals intent to frame data scraping as normalized and an industry broad issue. Right. It's
No, this is totally normal. It's fine.
More scraping incidents are expected in the future. Meaning, we've been collecting all of your data for this long, so we can become a multi-billion-dollar company and assist the government policymakers we like with whatever they want to do and become content editors, even though we constantly claim we're just an open platform. And we need all this information to be able to become billionaires and controllers of the world. But you should totally expect that people are going to have all access to your information, even though we give you all these privacy assurances. Fuckers.
Oh,
that's the thing. Like, it is normal now for that to happen. Like they said, oh, no, just tell everyone it is normal. It is. You willingly put all your fucking information out there, and you're surprised when someone fucking takes it and uses it.
Do you guys follow Dankula on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen what he's been doing the past 2 days?
With the balls?
Oh my god. He has been trolling the entirety of the Nicki Minaj fandom. Dude, one girl posted a picture of a skeleton and said, "This is your wife's father right now." And Dank retweeted it and said, "At least she knew her father." It's like, oh no. And all the quote tweets are calling him racist.
Oh shit.
Dude, this is my favorite. This is why I will never get rid of Twitter. It's amazing. Excuse me. He trolled an entire rap fan base with pictures of his ball sack. Great.
Aussie Mantis asked Polly, how do I delete the stuff the NSA knows about me asking for a friend? Unfortunately, you can't, but because
there is a way.
Freemasons run the country!
Thank you, Mudheart Pirate, for the $1. Mudheart Pirate for the $1. Hell, even if the post office is spying on us through social media, yeah, they are. Use a VPN, use strong passwords, and for Christ's sake, remember, if the platform's free, you are the product. It's just...
Yeah, but then it's like, when it comes to things like that, what were you going to do with your data anyway, you know? You were never going to make money off of it.
Yeah, but that's not the point. It's the arguments like, well, I've got nothing to hide and so on and so forth is like, why would a criminal target me? I'll leave my door unlocked. It's just poor thinking. It's assuming the best possible intent on part of companies that show nothing but the most malicious intent towards their users.
That was also the rationale behind the Patriot Act.
Why would the second smack sound so much louder? This is Kyle. Thank you for the $3.
I prefer the second smack.
Why call the moon Luna, though? I think we should call it Chang's, since the Chinese will take it over anyways. Wow.
Call it Shaquina.
Well, there are solar objects, like objects within the solar system that are discovered by whatever the fuck, and it's like time to name some things, some Cantonese things. So there's like Zing Bao Bing Bao asteroid or whatever out there. I don't know. I forget its name. It's like a Zixing Zhao asteroid or whatever, and it's like, oh, that's great. That's memorable.
Yeah, do we need to be worried about that one?
No, it's just floating out there in the belt. It's fine.
Yeah.
Or it'll come in and kill us all. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. 50-50 in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, look. Facebook accidentally shares plan to ignore data of the breach scandal. Yeah, that is their official internal policy. Is that we're just going to ignore it. This happened back in 2019 and then happened again later. And it just, what do you mean? It's not a problem. It's not a problem. And Robot Man, who's looking to create Skynet after his own image, yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. It's just, shut up.
In hair and still look like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can afford for someone other than your mother to cut your hair, Mark.
His Android's hair doesn't grow. It's just that size, and that's the end of it.
It's synthetic, isn't it?
Living
like a
tissue over
Play-Doh
metal
factory.
Skeleton.
Synthezoid.
So time for our titular article.
Oh boy.
Science has solved the world's greatest mystery. Because I remember from Drunkle Stream on Monday, we were talking about people. Social sciences are crap, including history and psychology. Because fuck them, who needs that, right? And I was like, guys, I don't know. I'm like, that's a little strong word. I mean, not everything going on in the social sciences is gender studies. Don't
just going.
No,
fuck learning.
My argument is don't let them take it over. That's capitulating. Because that's history. Oh, well, that's what they do. Yeah, and that's how they rewrite history to be whatever way they want. In psychology, it's like, don't let them take over that and assume, oh, well, that's just a bunch of left-wing SJW crap that they do. And that's how you have implicit bias in babies coming out of psychological studies.
Why did you do Dave Chappelle doing a white person's voice for that bit?
I don't know, actually.
And fair play for use of the word capitulate as well. It means surrender.
Yes. But that's what it is. It's surrendering. Social sciences aren't real sciences and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, guys, don't get caught up on the fucking word naming. History is an important area of study. Psychology is an important area of study. And it affects things. And don't just, hand it over to them because they happen to... It's not math. Like, well, okay, first of all, there's a fuck ton of math involved in psychology. But, don't give it over to them. And
for God's sake.
This is why I picked this story. Because it's like, oh, yeah, everything STEM's doing is worthwhile. Is it really? Because scientists have finally cracked the Brazil nut puzzle as to how they always rise to the top of a selection of nuts.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I mean, weren't you wondering?
I can sleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, I personally hate Brazil nuts, and it really... God damn it, why?
Not actually a nut, is it? It's a legume.
It's a legume. Well, okay. Scientists, for the first time, have captured the complex dynamics of particle movement in granular materials, helping to explain why mixed nuts often see the larger Brazil nuts gather at the top. The findings could have vital impact on industries struggling with the phenomenon.
I mean, STEM is doing the Lord's work out there this week, aren't they? This and what happens when you pull the flush on a toilet. Shit we need to know, Polly.
Yeah. It was actually pretty funny because this video failed to load. I have no idea why. Here, why don't I just refresh the page? Maybe it'll work then. But...
why didn't you put this before the fucking helicopter on Mars?
What do you mean?
This is more important.
Clearly. Hold on. Maybe... now? University of Manchester, your kindred folk were the ones working on it there, Drunkle. Yeah, and then it failed to load. You should see it, this complex particulate modeling design that they had, and with Brazil nuts, not random things, how they're rising to the top over the peanuts when you shift them around. It was, really? That's what you're working on? Okay.
What really pisses me off about this more than anything is this was someone's doctorate.
Yes.
Like they got the title of doctor because of this.
I'm not gonna lie. There's also a little bit of my own bias in this. I fucking hate Brazil nuts, man. And they take up. I do. They take up so much space inside of a mixed nut collection. I'm there for. Man, I love me some cashews, peanuts, hazelnuts, you name it. But then Brazil nuts.
A bag of cashews.
Have you ever seen the weird alien pod shaped thing that Brazil nuts come in?
They have no business being in a bag of nuts.
That's
They're
right.
Masquerading as nuts. They're not nuts.
Yeah, and
the fuck are you doing in
they
there,
taste
Brazil nuts?
awful. They've got a weird texture. I think they just put them in there because they're cheap and they take up space.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, more cashews. Damn it, that's what everybody wants.
I just learned that those are not almonds. I thought they were.
No, almonds are almonds.
Yeah.
That's why called almonds.
Well, this pisses me off that this doesn't work.
Wait, what fucking
was played
bag of nuts are you buying that has the Brazil nuts with the fucking husk on them?
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Who?
Unless the husk is actually the chocolate coating.
No. I'm saying, have you ever seen
that?
the husk that they come in? Was the question. I'm not saying that the
it's
full
like a little coconut shell.
Yeah, and it's fucking creepy looking.
I'm looking now.
Well, hold on. We're going to show it to
That's the whole point of nutcrackers.
Yeah. You are
Well,
not.
with
You are not thinking
cockroach.
about what I'm thinking about and talking about. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's share this with chat. Look, this fucking horrifying nightmare that they're in. Look at that. It looks like a fucking alien claw inside there. It's disgusting.
It's an alien's cloaca.
That's gross. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's just like you see this thing and it's like, oh yeah, let's crack that open and eat the innards. No, let's not do that.
It's tree poop. You're eating tree poop.
I said it was subjective bias, okay? It's just my personal taste. I don't want to eat anything coming out of there. And then once you get the nutcracker, like, so you got the outer shell, and then you have to crack open the inner shell, and then what do you get for your fucking trouble? A disgusting, weirdly textured pretend nut. Yay.
How do you think, like, the person who discovered there was Brazil nuts in there, like, they must have really wanted it, you know? Because first they crack through the outer shell and they're like, oh, it's just harder things in there. And then one guy was like, no, keep going.
Polly, I'm usually with you on most of your rants, but I don't think this one is it, buddy.
You're not with me on this one?
Not this one.
But no one has to agree with me. It's a matter of taste. It's like, I can't stand green
Literally.
peppers, and you're not going to be able to convince me otherwise, and I'm sure I can't explain to you why your tastes are all screwed up either. It's just a matter of taste.
You can't
Do they
convince
even-
me, and I can't explain why you're wrong either.
Do they even come from Brazil? Because this whole thing is a lie.
That's actually a good question. Do they even come from Brazil?
This is not a nut.
Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? It is an idiosyncratic thing, I'm not going to lie, because the Mandalore points out cashews look way worse. Yes, cashews in nature are pretty odd looking, I'm not going to lie. But the Brazil nut's worse in my personal subjective opinion. Never said it was rational.
Cocoa beans are fucked up.
Holy shit.
You know-
Cashews look fucking retarded.
Yes, they do.
Cocoa beans, when they're fresh, look like alien testicles, man.
I mean,
That looks like a bell pepper.
Whoa!
yeah, look at that.
No, I don't like that.
Look at that shit. That's it's pretty freaky looking.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Looks like it's
Put
got
that
a
in your
face
mouth.
on it. Looks
Oh,
like an
God, he's angry.
yeah.
He's eating me.
But I mean, you don't get them like that. You get them like this, and they're delicious and salty, and they got that wonderful texture to them, and they're cashews are where it's at, man.
I'm
It
a
looks like a
pistachio
bell
guy,
pepper taking an angry poop.
but it's stuck.
Bell peppers don't take
Angry.
angry poops. It's true, but then they destroy pizzas by making the entire thing taste like that vile weed.
Listen, man, a supreme pizza's the fucking way to go. It is what it is.
Yes, I agree.
You can
I
be a
wholeheartedly
child
concur.
and pick your peppers off as you see fit.
No, but that's just the point. You can pick off mushrooms if you don't like them. You can pick off all sorts of things you don't like them. You can't pick off the green pepper because once it's baked, that disgusting flavor has permeated the entire pie.
So
Wow.
you mean to tell me I can put two pizzas next to each other,
Uh-huh.
pick off the bell peppers, blindfold you so you cannot see the difference, and you will pick out which one had peppers on it. Can you pick the patch of peppers?
I can
Pick the patch of peppers from the pizza poly.
Okay, I'm clipping that. That was great. But I can, yes. No, there's no I have picked off peppers off of pizza pies before. And
Polly's picking the peppers off the pizza pies.
that's
He's
right.
picking patches of peppers off of pizza pies, Polly. Come on, man.
Yes. And I'm not profusely pontificating for no particular reason. I'm telling you, I can do it.
Literally profusely pontificating over picking patches of pickled pepper. No pickle, damn it.
Oh. We did so well.
You
See
are
a problem
profusely
here.
pontificating about picking patches of peppers off of pizza pies, Polly. It's persistently dumb. I couldn't think of
It makes you pompous,
Nicotine.
particularly so.
particularly
Particularly
pompous
nicotine about
pontificating about picking patches of peppers off of pizza.
Thank God we all
I
have
ran out
pop
of
filters,
breath
am I
halfway
right?
through that.
Problem here, right, is and green peppers. Because I like a bell pepper, but fuck green and fuck yellow.
So it's
All
like
about the red.
a sweet red pepper up in a stir fry, whatever. You let it wilt down a little bit. It's okay. Green peppers have that particularly green lawn clipping yuck to them that I just no. I'm just not doing it.
If I ever get to hang out with you, we are doing it. This is a thing that happening.
I'm down. I'll do it. No, it's because I know I'll be able to do it. I guarantee I'll be able to do it. It's not because I'm an expert. It's just that they're that gross. It's like, can you spot the ugly woman? Yes, I can. Can you spot the disgusting flavor? Yes, I can. It's not a challenge. It's just something that's doable.
Yeah, but in this one, it's like spot the ugly woman once we've taken her out of the room.
Yeah, it is a little different. Can you clairvoyantly detect the ugly woman? Where is ALR right now? I think she's
Psychic still begins with P.
Isaac.
Fucking green and yellow bell peppers are just not ripe. Bell peppers are meant to be red. That's why they taste like shit.
Well, you know what? We were talking about particular subjective taste.
I've been fighting it back since the War of the Peas. I'll be back.
I order anchovies on my pizza. I do. And that goes against the grain of what most people think tastes good. It's all about subjective taste. Anchovies are fantastic, man. They're salt with benefits. They're salty and buttery.
I've never had them on a pizza. I had them in a salad once, and my goodness, yeah, very salty.
Did you like it, though? Did it bring through a little something?
Well, when you were like, if you were to just eat the anchovy itself, then no. But like as the mixture of flavors, you got your fucking oil and everything on there. You're not meant to just eat the fucking bit by bit, are you? You're meant to fucking take a jab and shove that all in your face hole. And when adding to the meal, yeah, absolutely fine. On its own, not so much.
Yeah, I think what turns people off is that they'll say like, okay, I know this is going to sound dumb, but like, I don't like fishy fish. I'm like, that's not dumb. I know what you mean. There are fishes that taste particularly fish. Oily fish taste particularly, quote, fishy. I get what you mean. But that's not anchovies, man. They taste buttery, salty, and savory. There's no fishy taste to them.
Can we come off of this screen with the Pepper's prolapsed asshole, please?
Oh, well, yeah, Chad hasn't seen it for a while, but...
Worrying me.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's looking at me, man.
We're over here on the game setup now, so it's we're good to go.
Also, right, I'm gonna grab a beer in preparation.
Jesus Christ, Sinatra's sending updates from the toilet. What the fuck, man?
Oh God!
Don't do that. Where are the Google moderators when you actually need them? These are the kind of things. What a dick. So, we are going to do fun trivia over again when these guys get back, and we're going to see how much they know about Game of Thrones, show that I know absolutely nothing about, because I watched I'm going to say 20 minutes of one episode that was 20 minutes in, and I walked out on it 20 minutes before the end, because I was like, I have no idea what the fuck's going on, because it was halfway through a season. People said you're going to love it. I was just confused.
Shit about irate Alex turning off a movie, then, can you? You just walked out of the room?
Yeah, but I don't sit around... But I'm not telling you people that, oh, Game of Thrones sucks because I saw 20 minutes of one episode from the middle of a season one time and it was terrible. Now, that would make me irate Alex, and I'm not going to do that.
Sinatra in the chat says fish oil gives me PTSD. After the story you told me about it, it gives me PTSD as well, man. The greasy fish bubble. Oh, God.
Yeah, I remember the story about the greasy fish bubble he had it.
Well,
working at Best Buy, the oily floop, I think he called it. Yeah, that was his. That was wonderful.
You never gone back and given Game of Thrones a chance then?
No, just haven't gotten around to it. It's not because I didn't like it. I mean, of course, I've heard nothing but lauding of it. It's fucking excellent, except for the last season. But over and over again, people said, dude, it's fucking incredible except for the last season. I'm like, okay, just haven't gotten around to it.
Battle of the Bastards. Oh God, what an episode. Hands down the best. It's chaos in war, man. I mean, even if you just like watch that scene on its own, good God, do it.
All right, fair enough. Have you ever seen The Town from 2010?
Never even heard of it.
Oh, really? It's a heist film about bank robbers, based upon a book called Prince of Thieves. Really, really fucking well done. And it has the UK's most beautiful, wondrous export of all time, Rebecca Hall, in it.
Oh, I was going to say tea.
No. Rebecca Hall is a much finer export than any
You say that.
Any tea you could produce.
Man.
You just don't see it?
I don't see it.
Well, and I openly admit that. She is not attractive in your typical bombshell type way. She's got a crooked smile. It's just the way that it all comes together. That beautiful mane of brunette hair that she has. And then she talks with that boarding school received pronunciation accent. And I'm just like, read the phone book to me. You know? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that accent ain't so sexy over here, you know?
Yeah. And truth be told, she is a good actor, no question about that. But as soon as she starts talking in an excited manner or screaming, her accent slips hard. She is not the best at doing an American accent, but keeps getting hired to play Americans. It's weird. That's why she ranks so high on my top hottest women to the MCU, because she was in Iron Man 3, which was a wonderful choice of the casting director, because more Rebecca Hall is always a good thing. No?
Who was she in Iron Man 3?
She was the scientist who had come up with the... I forgot the name of it. The heat flamey plasma disease thing.
Heat flamey plasma disease thing.
Yeah.
Ben Kingsley was in that.
Phyllis says Rebecca Hall is not even well known. Well, I never claimed that she was well known. I'm just saying that she's hot.
So some of the best actors are the not well-known ones, though. Philip Seymour Hoffman had that kind of face. He just looks like someone's fucking dad. Margot Martindale, character actress and fugitive from the law, Margot Martindale. She's insane in her ability, but you won't recognize her. You won't watch something and go, oh, that's fucking Margot Martindale. Oh, my God.
Extremis. Thank you, Daryl Odell. And I want to get your name right. Silaris?
Cyrillus Crower.
Silaris. I like that.
Silaris.
Yeah. And Jason Smith as well, Extremis. She's the one who created the Extremis. The thing that would cause people their blood to heat up. It was about rebuilding, regrowing plant material. And then she ended up becoming a turned person working for the Mandarin. Working for that criminal syndicate anyway.
I've not seen that one in a long time. I was disappointed, man. Ben Kingsley is the Mandarin. I'm like, fuck yeah, brilliant casting. And he wasn't even...
Yeah, I mean, Iron Man 3, I agree with Charles Schaff there, was definitely not a very good film. It was just elevated by the fact that she was in it. And as for this thing where people are like, oh, you like that woman's actually ugly. That's a good thing. Guys, come on, let's stop and think about this for a second. If we were all attracted to the same woman, it'd be trillions of men all fighting after the same woman. It's a good thing we all have different tastes. Think it over.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Not my type, but she's close to it.
Man, Sinatra, I'm starting to worry about him a little bit. He's...
No, that's why he's in the chat letting us know that he's okay.
He sure as hell doesn't sound like he's doing okay.
No, he's talking about Hugh Laurie, so like, fuck knows what's going through his mind right now.
Yeah. Beauty and hotness isn't the same thing. Now, that's an interesting point. That's an interesting point. Because there's...
That's true.
There's some porn actresses that can be hot. Would I go so far as to call them beautiful? Ooh, that's a rarity for a porn actress. You know what I mean?
Mm. No, that is true. It's like I like to have a difference when it comes to movies. You have good movies and you have cool movies.
Good point. Damn right. Absolutely.
You know, so you look at Marvel shit, but you know, it's cool. They're cool. But good movies, you know, it's got to be fucking thought-provoking. It's got to be compelling. It's got to stay with you. Should be led there the next day after waking up, just thinking about it, staring at the ceiling.
Made you feel something like highs, lows, whatever the fuck, interest in the characters, sadness when they get exterminated or whatever. Like, you know, but movies that are cool, what you feel is fucking sweet, man. You see the way John Wick just shot that guy in the head? Like, that was, you know.
Oh, killed him with a pencil while he walked away from an explosion and didn't look back. Oh. But I like them both. And sometimes, you know, you've had a long day at work and you're like, do you know what? I just want some chewing gum for the eyes. But then other times you want something a little more nourishing.
Yeah, I was having an extended discussion with Weebo Jones about quality dialogue in films that hold your attention. And she kept talking, now, keeping in mind, she's somebody who thinks that Casablanca is, quote, boring. And like, it's got the most crackling dialogue and well-developed characters with clear motivations ever. What do you mean? It's one of the most timeless films ever made. She's like, yeah, but not much happens in it. It's just people standing around talking. What, I guess? But
yeah, I've never seen it. Doesn't seem like my kind of thing. But yeah, in fairness, you don't need to see it, do you? You just got to know a couple of quotes and you're golden.
No, you need to see it. Because, I mean...
Nah, I don't think I do.
Play it again, Sam, is a non-quote. That isn't even said in the movie, so announcing quotes isn't really going to help.
Well, like, you know, of all the fucking places in all the place, you had to walk into this one. He's looking at you.
Yeah, but why? Why is he saying that? That's the whole point. Context matters, man.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
That's a different film. But okay.
You want the truth, you can't handle the truth.
But interestingly, same actor as your last line, so, you know.
Oh, is it? Okay. No, it doesn't seem like my kind of thing. Black and white movies make me feel sad.
And OST said, thank you. I'm shocked to find out there's gambling in this establishment. You're winning, sir. Oh, thank you. That's Captain Renault being a corrupt scumbag. Great film. But I mean, I think the greatest actor of all time is Humphrey Bogart, so of course I'm gonna, love his greatest achievement in film. Not to disrespect Maltese Falcon or The Big Sleep, which are, or Treasure Sierra Madre, or a host of other films he's been in. They're great. See, that leading men, they had leading actors back in the day. Now who do we got? Fucking George Clooney? I mean, fuck me, man.
George Clooney hasn't done a movie in ages.
Well, yeah, I mean, people still talk about him as being like, I mean, okay, so who's like the top leading man right now? Substanceless pretty boys that should be doing ads for skinny jeans. Like, that's it.
Goddamn skinny jeans.
Fucking right.
Jeez. Fucking... I don't know. I got a load of actors that I really do admire. But this is, like, as we were saying on Monday, like, these are actors, not celebrities who do movies.
Right. That was a great line.
But, like, I mean, I've got a top three. David Tennant is up there.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I watched 2 series of Doctor Who wasn't into it before, wasn't into it afterwards. And him in Jessica Jones as well. Oh, played a stormer, mate. Played an absolute stormer. Tom Hardy is fucking spot on. Legend was a god-awful movie because, I've read books and books on the fucking Cray twins. The film itself was wildly inaccurate, but he was awesome in it. Twice.
Yeah. All right. He's I'm giving Sinatra one more minute. If he doesn't make it back, we're just going to wrap it up because we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. We are literally
Thomas Jefferson saying Tom Hanks. He is good. Dr. Functional says Idris Elba, Carl Urban. Carl Urban?
I love me some Idris Elba. That guy's got charisma for fucking days, man. He's fun to watch on screen.
Idris Elba. He is rather good.
Mm-hmm.
Carl Urban, I like him. Well, mainly because of...
All right, I'm back for now.
Oh, Christ. I said I was going to give you another minute.
For part 2.
Yeah, you made it back in 30 seconds.
This is not going well.
Yeah.
Intermission.
All right, let's do
Things are rough in Sin Town right now.
Let's do a really quick Game of Thrones.
I am surprised you guys did mention Daniel Day-Lewis for amazing actors.
No. Daniel Day-Lewis, acting man? Are you fucking kidding me? Says every fucking line as if he's speaking directly to the people on the top balcony 200 yards away.
Yes.
Theater acting, isn't it?
Leave me my name. I watched
He was amazing in Gangs of New York. Are you joking?
I watched The Crucible simply because Winona Ryder was a peak hotness at that time, and I got a little bit of a crush on her from back in the day. And it's just, she wasn't in it that much, and I had to watch Daniel Day-Lewis overact every single fucking line. It was rough going, man.
Oh, speaking of
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
Oh, yeah.
Christoph Waltz. He plays an amazing bad guy.
Yes, he does. No question. Agreed.
See, that's my favorite kind of actor, the guy who plays a fantastic scumbag.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
and
fuck yeah.
He's able to play him subtextually because he's the villain with the smile, but you can tell underneath that smile and good nature is absolute wickedness, and he's able to pull it off. It's fucking great.
James, what the hell's his name? James McSomething.
Franco.
No.
McAvoy.
He's great too.
Oh, Matt, I didn't realize just how good he was until, what was it? Shit. Splinter? You know, you got fucking
The M. Night Shyamalan movie?
yeah, the one that was after the Bruce Willis is Invincible. Fucking what's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, him playing like 13 different characters. That was a tour de force, that was. Jesus Christ.
And then the underrated guy, Maud Oracle, brings up William Shatner, underrated actor. People totally exaggerate the way that he carries on. You watch Star Trek 3 when the Klingons kill his son, and the way that he delivers the same line 3 times, it's heartbreaking. It's, ugh.
I read for the TV series The Flash, Michael Keaton is going to play Batman. Yeah, man.
I mean,
hold on, my headphones just.
I'm kind of here for it. I like Michael Keaton.
Oh, McAvoy? Love me some McAvoy, man. He's good.
But welcome to the Poly conversation.
What?
I thought we were just pretending that we weren't paying attention.
Who was?
Who? I brought up McAvoy like 10 minutes ago.
Did you really? I didn't hear you bring up McAvoy.
Yeah.
I must have
We talked about Split, or not Split, Splinter.
No, it was Split. It was Split. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Splinter was the villain.
Oh, that's you're talking about the Shamalama Ding Dong film. Okay, yeah.
Come on, conversation. Pay attention.
You, of all people, are talking... Motherfucker, I'm not even going to do it.
I'm in a conversation I care about.
I'm not even going to do it.
I'm sorry. I'm in a Poly I care about.
Fucking hell. All right, let's do this quick game and get it over with, because I need to go get some more medication and some napping, and Sinatra's got to go do some more
pooping.
Yes. All right, so you guys ready for Game of
Thing
Thrones
tonight, Drunkle?
Oh, what?
Are you doing a Twitch thing tonight?
Why?
Yes or no questions, sir.
I mean, I would like the reasoning behind it. Do you plan on doing something?
I would like an answer.
I don't know why OST's telling me that Keaton has already played Batman. I know that. Drunkle's the one who's ignorant.
Yeah.
No, I knew that. That's why I'm saying he's reprising his role as Batman for the Flash TV series.
I hear what you're saying. Okay.
I didn't hear you say reprising.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
I didn't say reprise. I just assumed everyone knew that Keaton had already played Batman.
Yeah, I don't remember why I was talking about Keaton the other day, but I was like, the Beetlejuice guy. He played Batman after Clooney, the good one. I just could not remember his name. I was like yelling everything he's done.
I can never remember.
Birdman!
It was before
Birdman, yeah.
Jack Nicholson plays Jack Nicholson in everything.
And it's awesome.
Not a great actor.
No, listen. I hear you. He does play Nicholson in every film, and it's awesome.
Who was it? It was American History X and Birdman.
Oh, you think about Edward Furlong.
Edward Norton. There
Edward Norton. Yeah.
Right
there. Yeah. Edward. Apparently, that guy's the hardest, most pretentious son of a bitch to get along with, but fucking hell, he's a great actor. So much fun.
Dude, his line to Elliot Gould in fucking American History X.
Oh, at the dinner table? Fucking incredible
like,
scene.
Fucking, you see this?
Yeah.
He was, he's allowed to be a prick.
Yeah. How about the speech that he fucking gives the night they go break up the fucking grocery store? That was just... Because you know how many illegals are bedding down in this state tonight alone? Like, just the passion he's so much fun to watch, man.
Another guy who plays a great scumbag, and the preacher from fucking Red State gave this long Southern drawl speech about how gays are ruining the country. Dude, I was on the edge of my fucking chair.
Oh, we watched that.
Red State is one of those movies where like 7 people in total have seen it. But John Goodman gives a fantastic performance, and so does the antagonist. Because there's a scene where John Goodman yells into the church, and it just cuts back to him, and he's just got the microphone. He's tapping it on his hand, chewing gum. And you are just so into the fucking scene. It's amazing.
Game.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson's like, multiplicity. Yes, that's his finest role, to be sure. All right, let's do it. You do a super quick Game of Thrones. I guess you guys have been staring at the questions for a while, kind of cheating.
Well, there's only 2 on the screen.
Yeah, well. All right, so let's do it. How many fingertips did Stannis Baratheon chop off? Baratheon chop off of Davos's hand. This is a
Yeah, 4.
The Onion Knight.
Yep. I mean, that name is taken a different... But yeah.
What was the name of the person who chopped off Jamie's right hand? Was it Qyburn, Ruse Bolton, Argo Hout, or Locke?
Wasn't Ruth Bolton. He was the guy at the Red Wedding.
Leo Primas is Polly.
Yeah,
okay, no, I'm not. I have a chest cold. I'm very sick. Yeah.
Wasn't Qyburn the mad priest with the flamey sword?
Huh? The flamey sword?
Yeah, the one who could bring the king back from the dead.
No, he got his hand cut off, not as a medical procedure.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying so it wasn't him. Locke, I don't remember who Locke is, but Vargo Hout, because that's at least a full name.
But look at that. Charles Shaft's message got deleted, putting up Runkles.
No, I think it was Locke.
Streamlabs. Fucking hell. So, yeah, guys, Streamlabs. They haven't been able to censor the description. All of our stuff is there, including the Twitch links for Sinatra and Drunkle.
Nice.
I think it was Locke.
Okay, well, let's go lock them.
Locke was he was the guy who
he was in Lost.
Yes, he was in Lost, and he also wrote a book. But Locke was the guy that kidnapped Jamie, remember?
All right, I need cold meds. Let's go. Number 3. How many kings were there in the 7 kingdoms at the end of season 2?
Well, the fat guy died.
Yeah, but then was replaced by Joffrey. That's 1.
And they gave Ned Stark short ruling time.
He was dead. He was never a king anyway. He was a vassal.
But do they count that?
No, the whole King of the North thing only happened death, which is the end of season 2.
Or 3.
Who was he? Who was the third king?
The King of the North.
Well, who was the second king?
Joffrey.
Who was the first king?
The dad.
But he was dead.
But he was still king.
No, he's dead.
No, when he came to get Ned Stark from Winterfell, he was king.
That was season 1, though, mate.
Yeah, they said by the end of season 2.
Sure, right. In order to be a king, you have to be alive.
Okay, you see this timer? You see this timer? Okay, it's starting. 15 seconds is all you get, or you get nothing. All right.
All right.
So, go.
Do they count season 1 in that by the end of season 2? Or at
it doesn't. How many living kings were there as well? All right, go 3 if you want.
We're going 3.
All right, 3 it is. All right. How many times did Thoros of Myr resurrect Beric Donnerdarrenin from death up until the end of season 3?
That was his name.
6.
1.
No, 6.
You going with 6?
Yep.
All right, 6 it is. How many different Starks had Sandor Clangy called the Hound spoke? How many different things had Thing called the Hound spoken in seasons 1 to 3?
Fucking miserable bitch. Shit, that's all I can think of. 3.
Yeah, we'll go 3. That wording is very odd.
How many of the Stark direwolves, that sounds cool, were confirmed dead in the first 3 seasons?
2.
Yeah, we'll go 2.
Number 7. Where was Catelyn Stark when she died? The twins?
The twins.
The twins. Okay. What is the relationship between Renly's wife and Renly's actual lover? They're in love, they're homosexual, they're old enemies, they're siblings.
They're homosexual.
Yeah. Sword swallower through and through.
Yeah.
Number 9. Who was on the ship Sansa? Who was on the ship Sansa was looking at while she was crying? Who was on the ship Sansa was looking at while she was crying? Yeah, I guess that's a sentence.
Baelish?
No, Loras Tyrell. He was meant to marry him and he fucked off.
Oh, yeah.
The question 8 is not they're both homosexuals. The wording again. What's the relationship between Renly's wife, that is Madge Tyrell, and Renly's actual lover? One of them was gay.
They're siblings.
Renly Baratheon. Yeah, they are.
Are you guys looking at chat?
Yeah, because she was fucking his brother.
Yeah, you were looking at chat. Thank you for admitting it. So number 9, who was on the ship Sansa was looking at while she was crying?
Loras Tyrell.
Loras Tyrell. Of the Tyrell Corporation. They make replicants, you know. Who was Shagga's father? Dolph, Timett, Czech, or Olmar?
It was the hill tribes that Midget Man hired to protect him. Czech.
I don't remember who.
Barbarian.
Yeah, we'll go with Drunkle on that one, sure.
Check. All right, let's see how you did.
Let's check.
Okay, right. How many kings were there? There were 4, not 3. And then there's a long description of all the kings and how they did.
Well, I want to know.
Okay. After King Robert Bathron's death, his son Joffrey, whose father was actually Jaime, was the first person to proclaim himself king. Renly Bathron, Robert's youngest brother, was also the second. He had no right to the throne because he was 4th in line, actually second because Joffrey and Tommen were not Robert's sons. Robert Stark was the 3rd, styling himself the King of the North. Stannis Bathron was the 4th. He was the only one who had mentioned that Joffrey and Tommen were born of incest between Jaime and Caesarea. Yeah. This made Stannis the next king because he was in line. Balon Gayboy was the 5th and last. His reason for being king was basically because he could. Renly murdered during season 2. That left 4 kings at the end of season 2. Mace Rhaegar couldn't count as king because everything north of the wall wasn't even part of the 7 kingdoms.
I think I'm going to rewatch Game of Thrones after this. I'm finishing Vikings right now.
Mace Rhaegar, that's brilliant.
Real quick, did anybody in the chat watch Vikings? And let me know what you thought about it.
That one woman is pretty hot. That's all I got.
Lagertha? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking dime.
And you got, so number 4 is right. Number 5 is right. Number 6 is right. Number 7 is right. Number 8, 9. Oh, 9 and 10. Okay, so let's look at 9.
Right.
Who was on the ship Sansa while I was looking? It was Peter Baelish.
I told you.
I told you on a couple of things as well. You don't see me being a prick about it.
Well, you got those right.
And number 10, you also got wrong. Who was Shagga's father? Check. No, it was Dolph. Shagga said, "If you're lying to me, half-man, I, Shagga, son of Dolph, will chop off your manhood." And Tywin replies, "And feed it to the goats." Yes.
Good old tip.
So you got 7 out of 10. The average score is 6. You guys are above average. Woo!
Yes!
There it is. And there are timed ones. For the, next week, we won't do fun trivia, but I'm going to grab a couple of them that are both at the same difficulty level, and we will run them as timed quizzes, and you will have to do them separately, and we'll see who comes out as the smarty pants. See? I'm thinking. It'll be fun. We'll do things. It'll be a good time. We'll drink. We'll have clams. Okay.
And cashews.
Yes. And we will not think about where they come from. We'll just enjoy them.
Of course.
That's right. Of course. Don't think about where your eggs come from during breakfast. It'll just turn it off.
Yeah. Don't worry about how the sausage is made.
So, in any case, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, episode number 27 of the AAA stream, where the central A is small because it's an ampersand. Why didn't we do an ampersand? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just didn't. Small A. It's thematically consistent.
Exactly.
So, Drunkle, do you have something to pitch for us? Are you doing a rollover? Are you doing some twitching?
Well, tomorrow is Thursday, and that means it's the Twitchering hours over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays, where I'm going for a while trying to complete that god-awful game.
Nice.
You're still going on that one?
Yeah, I missed it last week because I was quite sick when I got in from work, and I just fell asleep.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you had the AIDS.
Yeah, I got the AIDS.
Shitty. And Sinatra, you doing the rollover? You got some twitching happening? You got some videos coming
that's
up?
why I asked Drunkle, because I was going to maybe play a little bit of Doom if I got the chance, and I just put a video live on the second channel.
Okay, go ahead, play some Doom, mate. That's why I was asking, have you got, why? Because if you wanted to play something, then I'll happily bow out, and you don't go on Twitch very often.
No, but I started playing Doom last night because we got done with Tucker earlier than I thought, so I just started playing Doom. Next thing I knew, it was a 3-hour stream, and I was like, all right.
That's cool, man. I mean, I Twitch stream like every fucking day, so like, by all means, go ahead.
All right, and there it is.
All right, well, yeah, give me a few minutes on the thing, and I'll be over there.
All right, so Sinatra will be live over on his Twitching thing, and you can find the link to his Twitch. Well, somebody just put it up in chat, but you can also... no, that's Drunken Uncle doing his thing. Okay, well, you can find Sinatra's Twitch link in the description, as where you can find all of our Streamlab links, because Google has become a bunch of motherfuckers, you cocksucking...
Motherfuckers.
Well, seriously, it makes you want to cuss, doesn't it? Like, what the fuck?
It does.
A bunch of bullshit. It's like, why do you even allow... I won't get into it. So there it is. Episode 27 is in the can, and it's done. So, Drunken, where can they find us next?
We're going to be back on the Sinatra Says channel on Friday at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central, Polygon.
No, that's going to be for episode 28, not 22. As
Right.
Drunken would have named it.
All right.
He's one time. Wow.
All
All right,
No, it was like 4.
Was it like 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Drunken, get your shit straight.
They're all episode 21 now. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
If you're a person with no arms, just because you're creative, you shouldn't be painting.
Was that to me?
That's right,
Oh
Caroline.
my God. Horde
She's
Drunkle,
right.
Horde Drunkle.
He's never done it before, and then he just fucking says it and falls silent. That's not how it works, sir. Don't eat Brazil nuts. They're not nuts.
Horde Drunkle, Horde Drunkle.
See you over on Sinatra channel, everybody. Have a good night. Yeah.